Hello, howdy there, to all our viewers across the world, across this great fantasy world of ours, this realm, if you will. Hello, Charkie.
Hello.
I've gathered you here today. I've summoned you with a quest, an adventure, if you will, that I'm hoping that you will undertake with me, which is Dungeons and Dragons video games. Have you heard of this this Baldur's Gate game? This Baldur's Gate 3 that came out recently?
I think I heard someone mention it. I haven't seen anything about it myself.
Alright, well, I'll give you the brief. It's an RPG, it's based in the Dungeons and the Dragons. I may have put 120 hours into it. I may have made a tiefling girl and a Githyanki girl kiss, so I got my money's worth out of it, I think. But I wanted to
This
look
is
back.
a present from me to you.
Thank you for subscribing, by the way. I wanted to look back on some other Dungeons and Dragons video games from days past, from years yonder, quests of yore, if you will. And I figured, bring you along, let some of the viewers see what we got up our sleeve here. We're gonna do this in a sort of chronological order, so like a complete history of Dungeons and Dragons games. None of them skipped. All 8 of them that exist, give or take a couple.
There weren't that many, yeah.
Yeah, you know,
It's
Dungeons and Dragons, pretty obscure.
Kind of an unrecognized franchise.
A lot of untapped
Weird how they went
potential.
straight to Baldur's Gate. Weird how they went straight to Baldur's Gate 3 and they didn't do like 2 others before that.
Well, maybe there's like a Baldur's Gate 1 or 2, maybe like some sort of tabletop campaign, you know, like...
Oh yeah.
That's what my best guess is for this one. But we're gonna move... We're gonna start with...
This is a
Place the
present
subscription
from me
message
to
twice.
you.
That's strange. I need to fix that. Anyway, I'm gonna load up an Intellivision game, for starters. And hopefully
Nice.
this will just work. I think this will just work. So this is Advanced Dungeons and Dragons Cartridge. See? Advanced Dungeons and Dragons Cartridge. That's all you need to know. This is an
I don't see
Intellivision
it.
game. Oh, that's right. I actually need to stream it out to you. That would probably help you. Off to a rip-roaring start as usual here.
There we go.
So this is a 1982 release for the Intellivision. I'm going to play this one with a keyboard, mouse and keyboard, because the Intellivision controller, I don't know if you know it or not, but it had a numpad on it.
Right. Didn't it have a dial too or something?
It did. So we are a party of 3 adventurers who are off to get some sort of crown or get to that... Ooh, that's a loud sound. To get to that castle in the distance. But to do that, we'll have to go through these other castles first. Or these other mountains, I should say. That mountain over there is a castle. And these mountains are just mountains. I think I got that right. I have the manual open because the commands can be a bit obtuse on this one. Look at the manual here. So you notice that we found these mountains here. So,
Yes.
Gray
Now where
Mountains.
are we? Are we the flashing lights?
Yes, we are the 3
Yes,
dots, representing the 3 party members that we have. And I don't think the manual specifies who your party is, or if there's any like real classes here or anything. But what I can tell you is that Gray Mountains, which haven't appeared here, are easy. Blue Mountains are medium, Red Mountains are hard, and Purple Mountains are also hard. So we'll go for this hard one. And
Oh,
we're
there's
in.
the noise. Okay. Now, there's only one thing I know about D&D.
Late on me.
Magic missile doesn't miss.
That's true. We don't have any spells. All we have is a quiver full of arrows. And that's one guy gone.
Okay, well... Well... Alright, this party doesn't seem long for this world.
Yeah, we're already halfway health on our second one, who spawned right next to. So Magic Mouse is asking what rule set does this game use? Very good question. I don't know if this necessarily had dice rolls in it. I don't know if this necessarily adhered to any sort of rule. I think this is the very primitive days of just, wouldn't it be neat if there was a Dungeons & Dragons game? What if we just called this random game Dungeons & Dragons? And there goes one more adventurer. You only get 3 arrows.
Hey, maybe that one should just go home.
You get...
Maybe,
yeah, at
maybe
this point,
adventuring isn't for this guy.
I need to find a ladder first to escape from the cavern from the mountain here. But, yeah, we had 3 arrows between the 3 guys. If we're lucky, we might find a quiver of arrows we can pick up somewhere in here.
We found some raisins.
I don't know. The manual doesn't say what these are. There's a pickup button, but it doesn't let you pick it up.
So, my metric for tonight, my plan here, while watching these, is to judge all of these games, whether or not they're a good D&D game or not, based on does Magic Missile miss.
That's as good a criteria as any.
So far, this is a good game, because I haven't seen Magic Missile miss yet.
Well, I also read to inform me that our entire party is perished. It is dead. And there's nothing you can do about it. You can't...
I notice you're still on this screen.
Yeah,
you can do something.
That's supposed to be a gravestone there, I think. Indicating that our party has been wiped. I'm going to play that again. I'm going to relaunch that.
Give it one more shot, yeah.
Yeah,
that was just a bad party. That was the tutorial party that's supposed to lose.
Yeah, that shows you how the game is played. Here we go. I'm going to play this with a keyboard this time, because I think there was maybe one key that wasn't working out. Would have been really helpful to have worked. But here, we got a Grey Mountain. And we are immediately beset by enemies again, but,
Now, will a single bat kill this adventurer?
No, because we killed it first. That's how combat is supposed to look, more or less. Oh, and that's a quiver full of arrows. See, we're immediately, like, having better luck. I don't know what this is. The manual does not describe it. I think it's like a skull. I think it's supposed to be, like, for the purposes of waypoints. Oh, if you hear a sound effect...
That's like a Geiger counter.
That's a count of how many arrows we have left. They couldn't indicate that with any text on screen or any numbers on screen.
Oh.
You just have to use the audio cue to figure out how many arrows you have left.
Is it bad that I think that's interesting? You just have to listen to how much ammo you have?
It's an idea. It's making the most of limited. We are out of arrows again.
Whoops. Well...
Get me the fuck out of here. I would like to clear at least one dungeon in Dungeons & Dragons Cartridge for the television. I want to get to that ladder. We're going to have to find a circuitous route around it, though, because that snake is...
I thought you said you didn't want to play like a single game for like 3 streams in a row again.
Here we go.
There we are. Defeated, I guess? We lost 2 people, but,
We're a single dot now. We are a party of 1. Oops, I did not mean to go into that dungeon. I wanted to. You have to use diagonals, and I failed to use a diagonal there. Well. Here's, let's hear how many arrows we have. 1, 2, 3, 4. I wonder if that's enough to kill a snake. I don't know what that is.
Well, we'll never know.
This game... I think I can actually... Can I restart it from here? Reset system.
Oh, that closed the stream on my end.
That's awesome. I love MAME. Alright. There is one more thing I could do here. That apparently pressing a corresponding key here on this screen should select the skill level. So I press this button in the top right corner corresponding to the 1 key. This should hopefully be the easier skill level.
Gotcha.
Maybe it's hide light rules. You have to hold down a button to attack or defend. No, video game thing. Your only attack is the bow and arrow. I think there's an axe you can pick up, but it is a tool rather than a, you know, a weapon that you can use. If we can find one.
Well, you got a party entirely of rangers. I think I know why you're wiping.
Yeah, the party balance on this is not necessarily, like, practical, what I would call good. Maybe they're multi-class. Maybe we just need to level them up a couple times. This game does not have leveling up. This game does not have stats. Does not have...
Right. Now, does this game let you camp and get romance options?
I think they were planning on adding that as DLC back in the day, but companies went under. APH Technological Consulting, who made this game, Their visions for it were. I heard a sound
It was
effect.
out of scope to like come up with DLC like 30 years early.
But can't fault the ambition. I so badly want to find. Let me see if I.
Did you
Okay.
just hit yourself?
Yeah, there sure was ricochet.
That is something that like when I played D&D in high school, that was something like my DM did.
And
Was
because you're a doofus and you miss, you rolled a 3. That's going to mean that the arrow hits the wall, hits you in the head, you're immediately dead.
so like when you rolled a 1 in his game, like time and space would bend in such a way to give you the worst possible result, even if it didn't make sense. Like I remember, may I tell the story?
Please do.
I remember my first time playing D&D. Well, a few times I ever played it was in high school. This guy was DMing, and I was like, I think I was a ranger, and we were trying to protect this village.
I just realized there's no sound playing in the game, by the way, so I've amended that, so people couldn't hear the sounds at home.
Okay.
But let me give an arrow check. There we go. We got
That's
a lot of
arrows. But we were trying to protect some sort of village, and like orcs come over the horizon or something, and I'm like, I draw back my bow, and I shoot at the one up in front, and I roll a 1, and the DM goes, okay, that was a botch. You pull back your arrow and you let go, and the arrow flies backwards into the head of the village chief behind you. They all hate you now. And that was the moment that completely colored my perception of how D&D was to be played. Because anytime in the future when I DM'd little one-off games, if someone rolls a 1, they are fucked for the rest of the game. I hell or high water, that 1 is going to come back to haunt them. So I'm a fun DM.
We need to play some. We need to get some Dungeons & Dragons going in the Discord server. Yes. I've been saying this. I have ideas. There's not a rich soundscape. Magic Mouse saying they still can't hear it. The sound effects are few and far between, which is why I did not notice when it wasn't. Yep. Fucking snakes.
Easy mode. How many arrows does this character have?
Oh. That many.
A fair amount.
16 arrows, more than enough to kill anything that moves. There's supposed to be a ladder around here. Where is that damn snake? We need to kill the snake. And, these hallways, they kind of blend together a little bit. There's not too much in the way of waypoints, and also the map loops. I don't think I can shoot through the wall here.
Yeah, I'm going to imagine it's going to come back and hit you in the head.
There's got to be another way into there. Yep, there we go. We can escape. But I do want to kill that snake.
Maybe it'll bring your friend back.
I'll certainly avenge him.
I don't think that snake is going to cooperate. Oh, there we go.
We did it! And that's,
I fully expected that arrow to come flying back at you.
And I need to immediately go into another dungeon, into another mountain.
Red is a hard one, right?
I think so. But it means there might be other tools in here, like an axe we can potentially use.
Well, this is a roguelike.
In the most basic sense of the term, sure. There's permadeath. It might as well be in an ASCII-looking game. At a certain point, they may as well have made this using numbers and letters. I think I killed Medusa.
Oh, good job.
Oh, Jesus! Oh, Gigi Louise.
Yeah, that,
Well, we got a key.
Is that an owlbear?
The manual does have a codex for all these, and I killed myself with an arrow.
Fucking rough game.
We're down to our last. Unfortunately, they're not a healer. We don't have any scrolls of revive or what have you. All right, we went that way. It ended badly.
This guy goes back to the pub alone. He's like, "What happened to your companions?" I was like, "Well, one of them was bitten by a snake, and the other shot himself in the head with an arrow." Like, oh, wait, what was that last one? Don't ask.
Let's just say my adventuring days are behind me. Does this connect to that? Yes, it does. Alright, so that's where we got the key. That was good. Getting the key was good. Now we need to find an exit. And I think if we go to one more mountain, we can get the axe. And then we're really ready to take on whoever's in that the castle on the mountain.
You know what my role-playing game hot take is?
Late on me.
I think every role-playing game should give you an option anytime to give up your quest. Just say, like, you know what? Not worth it.
Yeah, that princess, she can go, she can figure out a way to save herself. Dragons sound really scary.
Beyond just turning off your game console, I want an option that's like, go back to the tavern or go back home, and it just shows you there drinking or taking a nap or whatever. You know, maybe then it says, like, and then later you die because of the dragon god resurrected. But for now, you're fine.
Let's hear our arrow count real quick. That's a lot of arrows.
Good amount of arrows. I would like to see if there's a way you can hack in, like, 1,000 arrows or something, and then see what happens.
I don't think the arrows are the issue. I think the issue is that, like, for one thing, these guys, you can't hit them with arrows.
Oh. I mean, I just want to know if you're dead.
That's the end of this adventure.
I just wanted to know if the television would crash when you try to check.
Yeah, if it's a certain integer level, if it's a certain number, it can only count so high. But that was Advanced Dungeons and Dragons. I think we got as much as we're going to get out of that. So...
Folks...
Welcome to the D&D world.
Thank you.
Buckle up.
Yeah. So next, I have a pair of NES games. I don't remember which of these came out first. So I'm going to go with... Let's go with Heroes of the Lance. For the Nintendo Entertainment System. I'll have it for you shortly.
I know this game was, like, infamous. Back in, like, the early days of the internet for me, this was, like, one of the few games that people were, like, openly saying, like, oh yeah, this old game sucked.
I think people did not know how to get past the first screen of this game. I think there's a famous angry review, not by the Angry Video Game Nerd, but by someone of that, like, caliber. I can't remember precisely who, but
I believe Spoony.
That
actually
would sound about right. We're gonna do game start. This is our party. So we actually have named characters. This is a bit of a step up.
Yeah, I think this is based on, like, a novel series.
Might very well be. Sturm, Riverwind, Tanis, Tasselhoff,
Taven
Flint,
Tasselhoff.
Terramon, Raistlin.
Did you select Raistlin, or did it just, like,
No, this is...
automatically?
We have all 8 members. See? On that beautiful heads-up display.
Oh, I remember this music.
So we can select any of them at any time, unless they're dead, in which case you cannot select someone who is perished. Tanis is a ranger with 35 hit points. Gold Moon, I assume, is our, like, warrior, our fighter, barbarian, something like that. She only has 19. It doesn't tell you what the class is. I think you'd have to look at the manual for that.
You're like, we need to look at the manual for that.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with this guy. I'm gonna go with someone who's a high-strength character. We'll go with... Yeah, this looks like a warrior.
Looks like a rogue.
We hold up to go... Oh, he has a shield. Yeah,
What?
Shit
Okay,
will just
yep.
fall from the ceiling, so you have to be wary of that. Combat is holding the B button and aiming up, left, down, combination of buttons of B and a direction.
Not quite Legend of Zelda 2.
Dodge that one narrowly. Alright, so that's a scroll on the ground, I believe. So to pick this up, select. Navigate to take. Pick which character we want to pick it up. Raceland, pick up that scroll.
Do they have encumbrance?
I think they just have limited slots. I could be wrong about that. I don't remember precisely the way to go here. I remember, like, bits and pieces of this. But
This
yeah,
guide is extremely wordy. Brother, you can get this game on Steam. It's not the NES version.
yeah, I think there's a Commodore version. I think there's different versions of this game for different home computers. Green potion. Can I use the green potion straight away? Here's some of my wounds. Not much. Looking at the health bar, like before and after, that's pretty much damn near the same.
Aren't these like the hardest enemies in the game?
Well, you gotta aim down, and they are kicking me in the shins, something fierce. You cannot crouch in attack. You can only aim downwards while attacking, I think. Unless I'm missing something there. Magic Mouse says, this game looks like basically it came out on every 80s computer you can think of. Well, yeah, I mean, we joked earlier, but Dungeons & Dragons, fairly popular in the 80s, believe it or not. And, you know, bringing it to the masses required bringing it to all manner of... Oh, dear. Well, before I get hit with whatever that is, let's take this cool-looking gem. We still have that potion, apparently. Whoever Sturm, you pick up that gem for me, please. And we can do a magic user spell here. Even if we do not have a party member selected who is a magic user, we can presume they're like standing behind us and ready to cast this magic missile. So
You're all stacked on top of each other like a totem, and whoever's on top is the one that you see on the screen.
you ready to see this magic missile?
Well, is there an enemy in front of you?
Yeah.
Alright, go for it. Well,
It hit.
it did hit. Alright, good D&D game.
That sorts it. That basically solves it. No, get back here. Oh boy.
And this is where whoever this guy is dies.
Yeah, sure enough.
Yep. Well, dead. Dead.
Yeah, we are just... This is a standard enemy. There we go. One last attack.
Yeah.
So that's half our party wiped.
The memory of your friends dying hurts you at the end of that fight.
Oh, dear God.
And he respawned.
Flee.
Dead.
And we failed in our quest for the discs.
Welcome
discs.
to the D&D world.
The discs of Mishakal.
Oh no, the discs.
No one gained any experience points. We got a couple kills, but remember, D&D does not just give them to you straight away for kills. You have to, like, complete quests. So, And another thing I love about this game is that you see the screen we're on.
Yes.
Every button on the controller, every combination of button on the controller. This is it. You know how, like, when you beat an NES game and it hangs on the end screen and it's like, you know, it gives you time to take a photo of it so you can send it to Nintendo Power or whatever? This game does that on Game Over.
Oh, so the game is
Oh, the game is done. The game is over. It's really over. So we can reset the system. Let's give that...
You reset and it just goes back to that score screen.
Yeah, it's a one and done.
Just go to the store and buy a new one, because you fucked up this one.
Yes, we know our party. We know the fools who are about to die. Ye who are about to die, we salute you. Alright.
Since I've never seen a game freeze on game over. I don't think it's freezing necessary so much as it is like, yeah, fuck it, the game's over, turn off your system. Unless that is what you meant.
I'm trying to select. Hero select.
Uh-huh.
It does not want me to select. I'll select someone else then. I'll be Sturm. Or wait. Oh, I see what's happening.
What's happening?
I am not selecting a hero. I am moving around the party composition. Whoever's in top left is who I'm playing as.
Oh.
So I want to put all my frontline fighters up here. People who actually have HP. Put you there. And you there. It's really important that I sort this out, because we're obviously committed to playing this entire game right now. 42, 40, 36, 29... whatever, good enough. Or, no, I can't live with that. I have to do that. Okay.
Huh. Man, this guide is way too much to read. For the sake of, like, commenting on a game. Because he includes, like, the entire... like, backstory of the character from the booklet, which is a lot.
Give me Gold Moon, at least. Give me, like, a little bit of Gold Moon.
I can give you 3 paragraphs of Gold Moon.
Jeez Louise.
Gold Moon is the daughter of Kyushu, chieftain, and her chosen husband was to be chief. But the higher power of the prince, Gold Moon fell in love with the tribe River Warrior. Anyway, she's married to Riverwind.
Is Riverwind one of our party members?
Yes. And if Gold Moon is fighting as the main party member and is near death, Riverwind will automatically switch places with Gold Moon to protect her.
Good to know.
This guide states Gold Moon should always stay in the front row, but not as the main hero. Use her to heal your other party members when they become weak. So Gold Moon is, I guess, a cleric.
Okay, that would make a sense.
This game says Sturm is the greatest hero.
I think... Is that who I picked? No, I played Flint. This is Sturm. I'll switch these two, then I'll go ahead and put her in somewhere here. I'll put her next to Riverwind so I can remember that there. An item.
It suggests Raceland should be in the front row near Gold Moon, but not the main hero.
What does the positioning actually matter? Does it, like, only heal...
I don't know.
I wonder if it only heals the people, like, next to... in some weird sort of party composition thing.
It says Raceland should be in the front row, but should avoid physical combat because he has really low health. But he has good skills. And it suggests Karaman be the main hero, because he has high HP and maxed out strength.
I thought they said that Sturm was the greatest hero, though.
Yes, it does.
Okay, so
says he's a great character to use as your main hero.
You know, it's just like Dungeons & Dragons. You know, there's no such thing as, like, the objective best. I want to use this pouch. What is in the pouch? Sturm cannot use this item. Cool.
Sturm is confused by pouches.
The kicking in the shins attack is really working out for this guy. My other guy is taking damage too. Oh.
Oh.
Jesus Christ!
Do you think that dwarf is like, wow, I can't believe that worked. I can't believe I killed the guy by kicking him in the shins.
Rasslin is not one of the first 4 heroes.
Okay, so that explains something about positions. I don't know exactly what you were trying to do, but it does explain it.
Magic Missile.
Shitty D&D game.
You have to take it back now.
Yeah. Why did it go up? Like, the other one actually went down when you fired it. This one specifically went up.
I already lost my direction, my higher sense of, like, where I'm going here. Oh, I really don't want to fight that guy.
Well, you're going to die. Now, rip whoever this character is.
Ye of little faith. If I can just back him up to whatever edge is here.
Well, when you do that, he's going to start firing his projectile attack at you.
Okay, now we're fucked. Now you can be pessimistic.
Imagine if you really liked this book series, and you got to play a game with all your favorite characters, and they all get killed because a dwarf kicked them in the shins.
Charm. I think it whiffed. Alright, this is our magic user. Surprised he was not a valiant warrior. This guy is hitting half of them.
Are these gnomes or dwarves?
That's a good question.
Dwarf.
Oh, it takes a halfling to beat one of them, so... Who's this guy? Tasselhoff. That's my new go-to.
Alright, there you go. Tasselhoff is your guy who can locate and remove traps.
So they're a rogue?
I guess so.
Or thief, depending on like how old this is in different classifications of... The class has changed over time. Tasselhoff locates and removes a trap. Well, there we go. I want to take that potion. And then use that potion. Alright, when you have lower HP, the healing is more significant, I would think. Come on, Tasselhoff. Don't let me down.
Check your shins, come on. Lock low.
Yeah!
Tasselhoff MVP, I guess.
It was fun while it lasted.
Oh, never mind.
A little bit of a dead end there. Can I go up here? Or west or east, I guess, according to the compass. I think we've come around full circle. It's hard to tell when every hallway looks the same.
Navigation's a little odd.
Well, you know, we can always solo this. Just gotta play extra well. Oh! Stay crouched for that.
So when they die, they shoot off, like, another shot, I guess.
Oh, this is a new guy.
Okay, you can solo this dungeon, sure. Yeah, okay.
That's a dead end. So let's go right here?
Respawn.
Alright, well that's the end of the adventure. Wait, let's get our score. We do have to see our score. We did score higher than last time.
Get better. Good.
That's gonna do it for Heroes of the Lance, I think.
Alright, we'll come back to that game on another stream.
Oh, clearly, yeah. Was really feeling that one. It was just, you know, oh, constraints of time. You know, if only we had infinite hours to play these games, then I could do just that. This is the other NES Dungeons & Dragons games I had picked out. I think there's versions of this on other consoles as well. This is Advanced Dungeons & Dragons Hillsfar.
I think I remember seeing this one.
Yeah, I believe it was Bobinator who introduced me to this, who suggested this when we talked about Dungeons and Dragons games, and I was immediately impressed by...
Yeah, this one's interesting for an NES game, for sure. Granted, it was also like on everything at the time, if I remember correctly.
This one is going to let us create a character. Ride, Video Game King says ride. Yeah, that just means like you select that character. You're riding forward with them. You're riding into town, into the city, what have you. What character do we want to make here?
Well, what class do you want to be?
I like to let's for the purpose of this. I usually play rogue or ranger.
So, I'm thinking halfling.
Yeah, we'll do it.
Halfling or elf.
Oh, fighter thief. Where's my chaotic good? Can't be.
Isn't a fighter thief just a mugger?
Yeah, at a certain point. There's another game where we can be a fighter thief that we'll be playing later tonight. You can't hold down the direction pad. You have to tap it.
Maker?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's my rogue. That's my halfling rogue. That roll is pretty bad.
Smart.
Yeah, that's not necessarily useful. No. That's a lot of high rolls, but
yeah.
But strength, but the two things that we actually specialize in, which would be strength and dex, are both low. These would be great rolls if you're playing anything else. Just give me...
I think you might have turned down the best one.
Yeah, I want minimum 16.
Wait.
That would... Okay, good enough. This is gonna have to do. That's good. That's as good as we're gonna get. We got at least got
very
17.
Unwise.
Saving character.
It's the fighter thief who makes really bad decisions.
Alright, we are currently at our campsite. Do we want to enter?
Go for it.
Guess what? That takes us back to the menu we were just on.
Oh. Well...
Do you want to enter our campsite? No.
Nah, I think we can pass this time.
Alright, we're riding into town.
I remember looking up a speedrun of this game. And it is 95% this.
The most exciting thing about
specifically
Dungeons... You know what's more exciting in Dungeons & Dragons than riding from town to town?
Is that how it goes in a normal session where does the DM go, and you're riding, and you're riding, and you're riding?
We made it to town.
Against all odds.
Yeah, really. Guess what? There's a fully featured town here. The door is not locked. Do you wish to enter? Yeah, sure. And we are robbing this place immediately. We went to a random house, and it's just like... rob it blind. Alright, we want to try to open this locked chest. We're a thief, so we can lock it.
You're a thief. You gotta go for it.
Oh, boy.
Oh, okay. Alright. You've got a better grasp on this than I do already.
You have to flip these around, too. Shit. None of these fit. None of these are the right one. I don't...
Time is running out for what? What's going to happen when time runs out?
I failed to pick the lock, is what happened.
You just get frustrated and leave? Because the time remaining didn't go out.
I can just try it again, I guess. I need Jaggies and... Is this it? Alright,
and then
two triangles.
Yeah, but...
Not that one.
That one there, yeah.
I found a rod of blasting! That's actually exciting. I wonder if your character portrait here is, like, reflective at all of what you picked, or if there's just always going to be the one.
I'm assuming it's just the one. And this house is just hallways and chests.
Oh, what kind of house do you live in? What kind of fancy house do you live in that's more than just that? Just those two things?
Can you replace that broken lockpick?
I would assume so? How about I don't have a knock ring. Can I use my physical strength? Dart trap.
Oh, it was trapped. Oh, you were poisoned.
You know what? Yeah, let's just open it. Let's check. Okay. Okay, so it gives us options here.
Alright.
Sleeping gas trap.
Oh god, all that poison made me tired. Let me just take a nap here.
You fall to the floor, sound asleep. You do not have a healing potion. I'm waggling. I awaken. No, I don't want to open it either. Just get me out.
Oh, what happened? Oh, hey, a chest. Let me try to open that.
All these chests, so little time. I just want already open chests. Can I just get a chest that's already open? The exit can now be found. Oh my god, there's so many chests. I don't feel like.
Give me Spider Thief. This is your job. This is what you went to college for.
I really love the smooth scrolling on the screen, by the way. I just want to avoid these. Oh, I think there's someone in the building with us. Yeah, the guards have come.
You still have time remaining before the guards are alerted.
They're not pleased about this breaking and entering business. It's too late to leave. The guards are right outside. Oh! There we go. Alright, we got that rod of blasting, then we broke some of our picks, and generally speaking, we are worse for wear than when we first came in.
But, you know, the experience is worth it. Not the EXP in, you know, Dungeons & Dragons
learning
terms.
Experience.
The learning experience was worth it.
This door is locked. Will you pick it? No! No! I want to go to a place where I'm actually, like, wanted. Oh, target shooting.
Okay, you're a thief, so be careful when you phrase it that way.
Here we go. Wait, I have to pick the lock to the fucking target range? Since when?
And they're not open yet.
Is there time of day mechanics I have to account for here? I mean, cool on them if so. My tumbler got stuck one of the times there.
A complicated lock.
I had the right pick for it, but I had to double press it. Left side, right side target shooting. I just want to... No, just let me... I did this the last time I played this. I sure am making a lot of noise.
Yeah, I don't care making a lot of noise. I'm trying to kick the door down.
I'm not trying to open this lock. Just let me walk away. Fine, use physical strength again. Failed to open the lock. Awesome.
Maybe your character just doesn't... Maybe your character just doesn't understand doors. Maybe that's like a pull door. Like, the door must be locked. I'm pushing and nothing's happening.
All I want to do is do the little target shooting minigame. Guess we'll have to come back to that.
Well, it's 5 p.m., so...
Where do you see the time?
At the bottom. It says
time,
yeah, sure 5
enough.
p.m.
Oh, tavern.
Alright, do you want to pick the door to the tavern?
What kind of tavern closes at 5 p.m.? It's 6 p.m. now.
It is Sunday. Maybe it's a dry town.
Oh, I can enter the tavern now. The Rat's Nest. We can find the Fighters Guild in the north part of town. The entrance is on the north side of the building. Well, What do you want to do while we're here? We can speak to a maid, listen to gossip. It's just cool options here. I'm sure on PC, this would be, like, very functional and cool.
I
Someone
like
playing
how
darts...
you go... I'm sorry, I like the idea of you going to a bar and you're thinking like, huh, what can I do? I can listen to gossip, I can, buy the house around, I could just climb the walls like a fucking rat.
That's what thieves do. Also, there's incidental things happening as we wait on here. Someone playing darts in the corners accidentally pierced the ear of the person next to you with a dart. The person next to us is sneezing helplessly. This guy keeps fucking up his dart throws.
He keeps piercing this guy's ears.
Let me speak to a maid. Complain to her. What service? You haven't bought anything.
Oh, complain about the service. So you're gonna say like, look, I can't pick any of these fucking locks. I took 4 years of school for this.
I'm gonna pick some pockets. That's not very honest. Are you sure you want to do it? Yeah. The chief assassin is not amused by your attempt to relieve him of his wealth. While being escorted out of the tavern, you lose half of your golds. Life of crime does not pay. Let's go find that Fighters Guild. Gotta be around here somewhere. Oh, here we go. This is it.
I need a job because I'm out of money. Don't ask why.
How may we help you? Talk to the master. I am Cardicus, the master of the guild. I am glad you wish to join our guild, but you must first prove yourself worthy of admission. Master the art of archery in return here. Since when do I have to be a fucking archer? I'm gonna sleep for 8 hours. It's 2 a.m. now. Maybe the archery range is open now.
The foundation of all fighters, long-range combat.
I mean, a thief could be an archer, I guess, so... Your right side, target shooting. Door is still locked. How am I supposed to become a master of archery if I can't go to the archery range? Sewer?
Maybe you could do it there. Explore an exit before you... Why would anyone care that you're in the sewer?
That's where they keep all the good shit. But chish. I heard that.
Yeah. That was the point.
I think I'm getting slightly better at these. 16 gold! And I cleverly avoided a gas trap. Just open up. Don't make me pick. This makes me reconsider my career as a thief. People complain about like lockpicking games, mini games, in modern games. I can't use the pick that actually works. It's broken.
Oh, time to punch it.
Yeah, there's really nothing I can do here. I don't have a knock ring.
Oh, you could select don't try to open this lock. Just leave. It's too late.
You
what?
literally have to wait.
No.
When you say you don't want to do it, it just makes you wait for the thing to expire, for the fuse to burn out. You can't actually walk away once you've committed to it, is what I've discovered earlier. Huh? Oh, a teleport trap, of course. So, this is novel, this is interesting.
Yeah.
I know there's, like, minigames. We need to get to combat. We need to actually get to, like, an encounter at a certain point. If I can get out of this damn sewer, if I can find the way we came in, or an exit, whatever comes first. I hope the city guard isn't pissed off about me screwing around in the sewers. There's at least a lot of depth to this game, clearly.
Very ambitious in a way that I think is maybe slightly better realized than the other two we've looked at.
Sure, yeah. But on the other hand, mapping all this shit to an NES controller, I will not pick it. I will not open it. The exit can now be found. We haven't even gone to like a proper fight yet. I know we pickpocketed an assassin who apparently got very cross with us, but that did not lead to a fight, as it were. Found some garbage. The one chest that opens is just full of trash. That's my luck as a thief.
Also, trying to find out how to get the lockpick
Oh, that's a scroll.
fixed.
All the guards have been stunned. That'd be great if I knew the... Oh, there it is!
There you go. Oh, you got 16 gold pieces. How much did you lose in the... Well, how many gold pieces do you have right now?
Well, 346, which means we had 330 before, which means we had 660 to start with.
And you found 16. Alright, we're on the way to getting back to even.
I know where the arena is, and I would like to go there. There we go. There's a castle here. Can I go into the castle? Maybe I can get a quest in the castle. How do we get into the castle?
Like to pick the lock?
We may not be allowed in the castle. We may have pissed a few too many people off in this city already. I just want to get to that arena now.
They're not going to let the guy whose job is punch people and steal things into the castle? Oh.
Magic shop. This building looks like a building. The Shrine of Tempest. Door is locked. Of course it is. We picked the wrong time of day to like try and do anything. Ugh. Wait, we can go back to the Fighters Guild. We can sleep there. And hope that it,
You could go to another town, I guess, if you wanted to.
Well, I don't know how much more of this we're going to play. I would like to just get into a fight at the very least. Rest for a while. It's 12 p.m. now. Okay, that's gotta be, like... Things have to open up at 12 p.m. Yes, I wish to fight in the arena. Lefty the left-handed orc.
How did you block that one?
There we go.
Yep.
I tried a few different angles of attack, then I went with down, and that worked. Do we want to fight again? Yeah, I mean, it went so well for us the first time.
Alright, Lefty, get up. Come on, Lefty, get up.
The Red Minotaur, no one knows his name. This seems like a step up in difficulty.
Yeah, that seems like a lot of escalation. He didn't hit you that hard, though.
We're pretty evenly matched, all things told, but I... There we go.
Like a clumsier version of the Immortal, as far as I can see.
Yeah, pretty much. I think once you manage to score an attack in one direction, you need to try and, like, go for the other one. That's a good block.
I want to see little, like, faces in the corner of, like, the commentators. Like, at the...
Like in a
wrestling game, yeah.
Oh, I got it!
I think maybe you should call it here, in terms of the fights. Like, walk away while you can still walk.
I think you're saying we should fight again.
Alright.
Slater? See, we would have missed Slater if we hadn't. It is taking a lot more hits to put him down, to be sure. But he's also not putting up much defense.
Are those bells I'm hearing?
Hell's bells. What's your favorite D&D racing class? Who do you play as?
I used to always play as a rogue. I don't know what class I picked. It was probably something that goes well with rogue. It was probably like, I don't know, like halfling or elf or something. Like these days, if I were to play D&D again, I think I would want to go with like a kobold or an orc or something.
Yeah, something more fun.
Yeah.
It's more fun to play as the other creatures and races and stuff, you know?
I've had an idea bouncing around in my head that if I were to play D&D again, I'd play as like an orc cleric or like an elf god or something. The idea being that the orc was adopted.
I found the archery range, by the way.
Here you go.
Seems to me you were already a master of archery. We need to score a perfect 10 to win. That have the top score at this place.
You're gonna get it.
I don't think
Come
I can
on.
hit this guy.
Come on. You're so close to getting the perfect.
Alright. I'm the new champ!
Go. Surely the Fighters Guild will have to,
Recognize
I don't
us.
know why you were doing this in the first place. They
To
just said
become
go
the
do
best marksman, to show that we're master of archery.
Win anything from that other than recognition?
Apparently not, because my gold, I paid the 10 gold. Maybe there was like something there. Because we have 386 now.
I saw there was a list there that said like, purse, so...
Talk to the master. I do not have any more information at this time. Continue adventuring until you find something. Well, what did we do that whole competition for, then? I did not mean to go in again. Maybe we can go to the castle. Maybe we can pick up a mission from there. I don't know. This game seems interesting to me. Obviously, I'm not going to spend too much more time on it. We have other games to play, but you can see how someone could fall down this rabbit hole.
I'm just kind of surprised I had never heard of this game before. Seems like one that people would have talked about like in kind of retro game circles, at least more than I have seen, which is to say I've never seen it.
Yeah. Castle. Let me in. Let's lock the doors of the castle. Fuck it. Oh, jeez.
Punch it. Use physical force.
I got one. Trap cost me 5 hit points. Alright, let's get out of town. Replete last quest clue. Master the art of archery.
You did.
Toggle sound on and off. Use a healing potion. Save current character. I do not have a healing potion. I wonder if you're supposed to just continue at the archery thing. I'm sure there has to at least be a guide. I know we said that I've never heard this game mentioned before, but someone has to have thought of
I mean, people have hell, I found a speedrun of it, so granted, not on the NES.
Let's go riding. Why'd I turn into a question mark?
I don't know.
Let's go to the shipwreck. That seems like a good place to have an adventure.
Why did the ground explode? Well, that's not great.
I wonder if it's possible to die on horseback.
I'm sure it is. You seem to be taking the worst of it.
Yeah, the horse is doing just fine.
Fine.
I think someone is shooting cannons at us or something.
wondering who's putting landmines in the. Uh,
Rode right
oh,
through that one.
yeah. Maybe it's your wand of blasting. Maybe that's what it's for.
We're at the shipwreck. I wonder if this will be
Surely
like...
this is like an action. Okay, well, it's a stage.
I guess this is what the stages look like.
Discovered by. Is this game like all lockpick picking?
Imagine playing a class that's not a rogue and just having to be like, well, you gotta lockpick your way into literally everything, so... I can't use the one... It always comes down to this lock.
Yeah, I could not find anything online. Granted, I wasn't looking that hard, but I could not find anything that was like, and here's how to replace your lockpicks. Like, maybe there's a thieves guild or something?
We failed to pick the lock. Hey, gold pieces! More gold pieces. This is probably where we should have gone to. Like, straight away. I want to get into a fight, though. I want to get into an actual fight against, like, some actual enemies.
Teleport trap.
Teleport trap.
Another one. Oh, it's marked now.
So we have to fall down this one to make any sort of progress. This is the way we came in, though. Okay.
So this is seems to be a very small area that is just mostly teleport traps.
But maybe there's a teleport trap here that'll take us to somewhere new.
I think we have seen the extent of this map.
I think you might be right. Alright, just let us out. It's too late to leave. The guards are right outside.
What guards? It's a shipwreck.
Oh, it's an important shipwreck. I want to fight a guard. That's how I want to end it off. We have like 4 HP. I got a death wish. I do not have a healing potion.
I assume you just walk into the guard and then die.
We'll find out when those guards show up, I guess. All the guards have been stunned. Fuck it, let's see what happens when time runs out. Oh, there we go. Alright, we are absolutely, like, looking at these guards. You've been caught by the guards. They quickly take all the gold you found. They decide to throw us out. We couldn't even fight them. That's gonna do it for Advanced Dungeons & Dragons Hillsfar.
Oh, somehow, like, more disappointing than I expected.
Alright, now I have...
At least that end.
Yeah. 1996 comes before 1998, right?
I didn't do good at math, but I think you're right.
Alright, our next game does not have Dungeons & Dragons in the title. It has it like in like small text above it, but this is called Iron and Blood Warriors of Ravenloft. And I'm going to need you to help me with this one. I'm going to need you to connect to my computer using that old parsec.
Alright. Let's see.
Yeah, I'll enable autosave. I think white text means yes. Are you sure you want to enable autosave? Are you sure you don't want to enable autosave? I can't say for certain.
Listen, everyone's gonna see the save on your file. Are you sure?
One of my first fighting games says brown high step. Or brown win high step. Smellbear says this game is incredibly stupid and it owns. I played it like once or twice. And, yeah. It's certainly a game.
You need me to hit a button?
Yes, please. Wunderbar. I'm gonna let this opening play.
I have not seen this opening yet.
That's a menacing figure right there.
So. I like that kobold stride in the front there.
Gang's all here. Believe it or not, these are our villains, not our heroes. This is not the Good King. The game was developed by Take-Two Interactive and published by Acclaim.
Developed by Take-Two? Really?
Developed by Take-Two.
For some reason, I thought this was made by the same company that did Criticom.
I'm looking at just my developer credits here. You may be able to dig up like a specific... They're the credited developer, though, according to my Launchbox database.
Iron and Blood, right?
Iron and Blood, Warriors of Ravenloft.
Yeah. Developed by Take-Two Interactive.
You think this guy's a goodie or a baddie? This vampire?
That's Stod. I think Stod is a bad guy. If I remember my D&D lore correctly, which I don't.
Smebble Bear says the Criticom people made Dark Rift, another stupid fighting game. Which may be the confusion that you had.
Also, apparently this game was originally going to be a 3DO game, which, yeah...
Yeah, that explains a lot.
It has that 3DO look.
I guess every hero has a parallel, like, enemy, is what they're trying to do here, I would guess. Like, for every, like, you know, character class that is represented by the, there's the Take-Two logo, by the, you know, the cast of heroes, there is a dark equivalent. 2 players.
Choose your champion.
Alright.
It's amazing they found a way to make this laggy, that this flame effect is...
I want to point out how bad this is. Alright, I'm the red circle up there. If I press right, I go left. Press left, I go right. Because right means counterclockwise, and left means clockwise.
Clockwise. So just the complete opposite of how everything should be, basically. Also, Frappe Fiasco, you did not miss Undermountain. We're going in chronological order, so Undermountain is actually up next.
I know what I'm picking.
I'm gonna pick this guy.
That is Sasha.
This lady.
Right. So I have the move list here to help us out.
Very good. Tell me which move kills you.
Up, triangle, circle.
Okay. Duly noted.
Commence. Combination.
You think you're so hot doing that. I'll tell you what if I did this?
Ow. What if you did what? That?
Got off the same axes as you. What if I just walked in this direction?
Wait a minute, I fell up. Come on. Over there. Whoops. For the order! Ah, my face!
We're not trying to run into the walls right now. At least I'm not anymore.
No, I'm not.
See, I knocked myself out before you could even hit me.
Fuck. Get up. Get up, my dude. Ow.
Once again, the order is victorious.
Congratulations on your win, Charkie.
Thank you.
I tried your up triangle circle thing and it did not work. I mean, I guess it does
that's the move. Okay. Your other move is forward circle, forward circle.
Forward circle, forward circle.
Forward circle, forward circle. Like, that's called rending.
Smelber's saying if you're wondering how to turn around, there is no turn around button. You are incorrect. If you hold down R1 or... Okay, so what you do is...
Your block.
Your block faces you immediately in the direction, but if you're just standing still, I was doing it before where I was turning around by just pressing R1, but that may have just been you sidestepping me, tracking you. But yeah, the big problem with this game is that you do not automatically turn around.
Yes.
Once again, the order is victorious!
Congratulations to the Order.
Oh, okay, it's best of 5, I guess. Oh, I'm getting...
Not as much damage. We have equal health now. I did that whole combo to you, and it's just like...
There's a way to, like, attack someone who's down, and I just cannot get it to work. It's supposed to be forward, back, forward, circle.
Some of my attacks seem to have a 360-degree radius, so I'm happy for that.
Yeah, some attacks, like, do that. Some can be steered. There's that. Okay, I think all of your, like, normal combinations are circle XX, and then you can change it to a high by doing up circle XX and low by down circle XX.
Smebble Bear says, whoever's playing as Luther the Paladin, that'd be you, Charkie, just mash circle to swing your sword around. It's the best move in the game. I don't think Charkie needs the help. I think they... Pick some new characters. I was let down by Sasha there, the wolf. You have to go all the way back to this. And reload this.
Yeah, the load times in this game are kind of something else.
That was faster. Second time around. What play is this lady?
What did he say? What's that name?
Let's hear it again. We gotta be quiet for it, though.
Zenobia.
Okay.
God, there are a lot of characters on these pages here. Zenobia. Maybe I didn't print out a page with that one character.
I'll figure it out. I'll
sure,
wing it.
Fuck it. Oh no, wait, here it is. Forward triangle is one of yours. So is up triangle circle.
Duly noted.
Alright, so I will pick Gimpy.
Magic Mouse. Cassie, I think you should stop doing the auto ducking for streams and just set the game at a consistent volume where it's actually kind of annoying. Yeah, but I hate that though, because then it's constantly low. And then, like, when it gets loud, it's... The auto ducking is good, audio levels are tough when we're doing multiple games.
Oh, this is an executioner.
Oh.
Oh, I found...
I'm pressing right on the D-pad.
Okay, that's just X. This is X.
I've lost all semblance or, like, idea of what space, time, and, like, direction mean playing this just for the past 5 minutes.
It has some ideas about what directions are.
Take leather dog.
Leather dog.
Take leather dog.
Oh, I'm getting my ass kicked. I cannot get up.
Yeah, there's no way to get up faster, as far as I know. I've seen the AI struggle to get up. And if I can just do a move that immediately puts you down on the ground...
I can do this.
Oh, you hit me with a low. That's a mix-up.
Look at that low poke. I remember Heroes of the Lance. I know this is the strategy.
Well, I found my own strategy. Oh, shit. Whoever gets up first.
Ah, fuck.
I might have been nicer if you had begged.
Well done.
I don't know this character's name, so I can't look up any of the moves. So
I think you're doing
I'm
just fine.
Going blind. Yeah, just down and X. That seems to be working. Yep.
You get one in.
Take leather dog.
I mean, your strategy is working. You are knocking me down constantly by doing that.
How's that a low?
God, the reach on that.
I might have been nicer if you had begged.
Congratulations again.
Just thank you.
Let's see what happens if we hit continue. Will Liz character selector will rematch us?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Does this game have a dash, or is the movement just slowly walking?
It does have a dash.
Fuck's sake. It's making us do this again. All that loading for nothing.
This game does have a dash, but I'm like so afraid to move.
Choose your champion.
We'll go with this lady.
Nesta.
Dennis, okay. I don't know who that is. I'm gonna give up on the move list.
That's fine.
I can't hear what they're saying, so. Oh, that guy looks like he sucks. I'm gonna pick him.
Yeah, he looks like a proper dweeb. He looks like he's like, I really hope I win this one. I hope I get to beat the shit out of him.
Oh, I'm some sort of like halfling. Great.
Oh, the damage sound on your guy. Alright, you're gonna stop that.
Needle dog.
Did you call me a thief?
I might have.
That'd be impressive, because I think this lady is a thief. She's got the quarterstaff, which used to be like a thief thing.
Well, when I was playing as the executioner, like your character called me a leather dog.
Well, this lady's also calling you a dog, so I think everyone just calls each other a dog in hopes that they're going up against Sasha, I guess.
Me. Well, you found a fucking combination.
Ooh, don't harm me! Alright, good luck.
This is like these are the most dangerous walls I think I've seen in a fighting game. Like, outside of maybe like Onaga's stage in Mortal Kombat Deception.
Except
where
that's
you
why
just
you're
die.
playing as Brandon from Quest 64, by the way. Get the Quest 64 official account in here.
Wait, hold up. Get off of me for a sec. I want to try something.
I'm trying, but that move goes on for a while. Okay.
I thought there was a taunt. Okay.
Alright. Back to your regularly scheduled beating.
Jesus.
Found my character. I found my meta. Alright, let's try some other attacks. Let's see if I can invent some new moves. Ooh! That's kind of cool.
Ooh.
That's up, triangle, and circle simultaneously. By the way, hold down R1 and just a direction key.
Yeah, that's what. Oh, R1. That's me doing.
I think different characters do different things. Or I guess.
No, wait, hold up. I'm doing it, but I was too close to the wall.
If I tap R1, oh, there we go. I do that.
Yeah,
but
here we are.
So you can turn around. You can do a manual direction. It's just incredibly obtuse, and apparently you travel distance, because I walked into the wall at some point. See, that was part of my strategy, though, because that face that bought me some time.
Who wins the round?
Bludgeoning beggars.
Yes!
You won the round. Congratulations.
Thank you.
We have to
Video
go back
Game
to the
King
main menu.
did say that they want to see one match with that green goblin-looking motherfucker on the right-hand side, so... Oops, I accidentally pressed start. I needed to actually run out. So we can go back to the main menu, so we can go back to the character select.
There we go.
Alright, green goblin-looking motherfucker.
Choose your champion.
This goblin here.
Pimply.
Hold on, let's hear that name one more time.
Nim Pimply.
Bim
Pimply.
Pimply? Imp Pimply?
Dimply.
Simp Dimply?
I don't see a name in here that could even. Oh, Nim Pimply. That's the name. Nim Pimply.
Sure.
Oh, Jesus Christ. One of your attacks is, according to this guide, 3/4 circle quarter clockwise from top X and square.
3/4 circles, you said?
3/4 circle clockwise from top. So I guess up,
right,
and
down, left.
spin it around all the way to the left.
And then X and square, you said?
Yeah.
Okay, well, give it a shot.
All right, but let me see here. So
Just do up square X with Nim Pimply, says Smebble Bear. Life advice. It's good, just good advice in general. Sure. Oh!
Dominion of Chaos.
Excuse me.
What?
Pardon, Charkie.
What? Huh.
I believe you selected a Mind Flayer. I don't recall that being in the rotation.
Oh, you didn't select that square? It was right there. Oh, look at this back walk. What happened to me?
I think that was my...
Yeah, it's called Scare Attack. It's just a knockdown, I guess.
It's wild to see a Mind Flayer here. Okay, I see why they're a secret character now. Up square X.
Oh,
Okay! Good luck!
fuck. Please block. Ow. Fuck.
Man, fighting games rule sometimes.
I'm going to find a move. Never mind. Well, I don't think I'm a Mind Flayer. I don't know what he is.
Video Game King says that Nim Pimply's in-game model looks like a mascot you'd see on a frozen pizza. It costs $15 a box and tastes like cardboard.
I found a move.
You certainly did. Get me the fuck out of here. There we go.
Do the Mind Flayers do this in Baldur's Gate 3?
Yeah, they love the breakdance. Almost as much as
God,
they love
dude,
eating brains.
What did I do? Jesus. Well, I'm trying to figure out how do I go towards you.
I like how his leg twitches. His legs, go, tilted cartridge mode whenever I do the electric attack.
Ow. About to win by default. There we go.
Oh, shit! You did have more health than I did.
Yeah. I was just down for so long. God. Good.
Brownwind High Steps has said that we're supposed to be a red cap. Not just a goblin.
I don't know what that means, unfortunately.
It's a specific clan, I believe, or like specific
Ah.
subspecies. It's a D&D thing. Well, despite my best efforts in having several moves that seemed like they were just completely broken.
Yeah, I mean, all I did was pick a boss character, so.
Yeah, I suppose that's all it took. Good on
Would
you,
you like to-
holding
Would you
that
like
one
to try
back.
a boss? Would you like to try a boss character? There are several.
What? Give them to me. Give me those boss characters. Like, tell me their names.
Well, I just played as the Minion of Chaos. There's also the Avatar of Order, the Lord of Chaos, and Strahd.
Strahd. Let's do Strahd. How do I do
Alright,
Strahd?
Strahd is full circle, counterclockwise from the top, R1, R2, L2, L1.
R1, L2, R2, or...
R1, R2, L2, L1. So, like, you're kind of going clockwise on the shoulder pads. Now, I think they mean as in you're pressing the buttons like you're doing a counter circle, a counterclockwise full circle with the D-pad, not on the actual screen.
Oh.
I
Oh.
think that's what they mean.
Starting from the top?
Starting from the top. Okay, that's not... Let's see. No, that's not what how do I back out of a selection?
I'll rewind for you. Alright, counterclockwise. It's not doing it for me. Do you need to have a character selected first, or...
It doesn't say that, it just says on the character selection screen. I'm incorrect. Full circle, counterclockwise from up. What if I did like this?
It seems like a miracle that you selected that other guy that first time around.
The other one was easier because it was just hold down like 6 buttons at the same time.
Give me another one. Just give me a different character. Maybe has an easier button thing.
The one I've been fucking up is left plus square and then right plus circle. Yeah, see, you've been fucking that one up. Oh!
I got it in 1 and 2.
Alright, so let me see. How full circle, quarter circle from up.
You had
Oh,
it!
wait,
You had it for a second!
I had it. Fuck, hold up.
There we go. Alright, now we gotta fight. Now we got a matchup.
I feel like Strahd might be the final boss.
That sounds about right.
I just know he's supposed to be important. He's a Dracula.
I think I'm a monk. Or a boxer.
I think I'm less a Dracula more than I am like Adam Sandler's Dracula.
You're a Hotel Transylvania.
Yeah.
I think this game has charge characters. Is that maybe what this guy is?
I don't think it does. I didn't see anyone like have a thing that said charge. And Strahd's pretty powerful, isn't he?
Well, I can't find any specials, so that's not helping my case
I mean,
any one bit.
I can't find any specials either. I just have single buttons that do that.
Oh, you're kidding me?
Yeah, that's just circle.
There might be a slight imbalance here.
Alright, good match.
Hit me with a welcome to the Dungeons and Dragons.
Wait a minute. I'm on the wrong screen to do it. Alright, here we go.
Welcome to the fantasy zone. Get ready.
Close enough.
Close enough.
Alright, that's going to do it for Iron and Blood Warriors of Ravenloft. That was some high-level play. We got to the final boss. So, yeah, nowhere to go from there but to...
I go ahead and disconnect from the...
Yeah, I went ahead.
Or you can kick me.
I kick you from the party.
I see how it is.
Yeah! Yeah, that's me raging. I'm sorry. Alright. This is a moment that some people have been waiting for.
Oh.
This is Descent to Undermountain. I'm going to launch this in DOS, and I'm going to launch a version of it that people have not seen in a while. There is a 1.0 release. The only ISOs that go around seem to be the 1.3 release. But, I tracked down the original 1.0 disc.
Spellbear says, you didn't even see the really weird campaign mode where you can unlock magic powers and artifacts like the Ring of Invisibility. It makes you invisible. Yeah, I did read that there was like this whole thing where there's like artifacts on different stages, and you have to find them, and it seemed complicated, maybe a bit more so than we would do for this. Honestly, I think the fun here was going to be dicking around in verses and like trying to beat each other. But yeah, there is like a whole campaign with this. Like you find new moves for your characters.
I will warn people, there's no music on this menu, by the way, so if you're not hearing anything, don't worry. They forgot to put music here. This game was in development since 1993. It is a Dungeons & Dragons game built on the Descent engine. Yeah, the 360 degrees of movement shooter. They looked at that and said, what if we did an RPG on that? We definitely wouldn't have to completely like rebuild like the thing from the ground up to accommodate RPG features and so forth. We're just making a character here. We got humans, half-elves, elves, drow, dwarves, halflings. I think we should be consistent in our character. We'll go with... We're going to make Peacemaker again, is what we're going to do. And 4 character classes. Remember, classic D&D. They didn't have like 16 classes or whatever to pick from. Or is it like 12? But, I cannot select Cleric. Or Wizard, I should say. I could be a Cleric if I wanted to. I could be a Fighter if I wanted to. I could be a Thief. This is, new D&D does not have limits or, like, things where you... Certain races can't be certain classes. They've done away with that recently. But something I can do here is be a Fighter and a Thief simultaneously.
Can you be a Fighter, Thief, Cleric?
No, that's a bridge too far.
Ah.
Alright, we have a penalty to strength. But, let's roll. We can roll and we get bonus points that we can allocate. I'm looking for just, like, one high number. Because I can drag and drop these and allocate these as I please. 16. 16 was pretty high. 16 again. Alright, I'll settle next time I see 16. I don't know if it's going to roll me anything higher than a 16 here.
I sworn I saw... Is that 15 or 18? What does that
15.
say? Okay.
17! Okay, we're in business. And then I'll take that 15 strength. Charisma. We don't need intelligence. We don't need wisdom ever. 13 cont. Let's make some nice, even numbers. I cannot make that 20 out the gates. So I'll make those even, and then... Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty good. I like this well enough. Yeah, that'll be fine.
Sure, yeah.
Advance to the naming
Still a lot
screen.
for charisma, but...
Well, I want to be a dashing kind of rogue thief type thing. I want to be able to, you know, win people over in conversation.
Wait. Nothing tells me dashing more like, you know what? Actually, most of these. I would say most of these.
Most of these
the
characters.
epitome of dashing.
Character portraits have come a long way. Character creators have come a long way. None of these really accurately represent Peacemaker in my mind. But this one is just cool looking. And very chesty. And you notice it can't be evil in this game. And I'm always
How would you-
chaotic good when I'm able to be.
Oh, okay. I was about to say I didn't see chaotic good, but there it is.
It was
It's-
pre-selected. They predetermined. They knew. They know
Yeah.
what I like. Alright, we're going to enter the city of Waterdeep. Go right to Blackstaff's Tower. I've played this game a few times. Not to completion, ever. One of these days.
Welcome. Thank you for answering my summons. I am Kelvin, called Blackstaff. I serve as a counselor to the Waterdeep city government. I hold a great...
That spell of paralysis is slowly wearing off. Bear with me.
He's slowly de-petrifying. It starts with the head. It starts with the facial features first, then the rest of the head, then everything from the shoulders down comes later.
The streets of Waterdeep, raiding storehouses, then retreating to a hidden lair. The kobolds no doubt come from the dungeon of Undermountain. Probably from a...
This is getting closer to, like, what I would call, like, a CRPG experience, you know, like, the sort of thing that Dungeons & Dragons plays into. We're getting a story, we're getting a narrative, we're getting a setup, we're going on a quest. There's a man with a staff telling us all this detail, all this information.
Kobold space within Undermountain is proving difficult.
This game is also
That is why I
basically Ultima Underworld, right?
to find their
Pretty much.
and stop their raids into Waterdeep. Most of the kobold activity has been reported near the Yawning Portal, an inn located in the Castle Ward. This is not surprising.
So we're going to get on the world map again in a second, and you see this building here, well, I guess it changed slides. That's where we're going to be doing all of our business in the entire game.
Gold coins to pay your way from the portal into Undermountain. The price of entering or leaving the
Can't wait to see you escape the dungeon after blowing up the reactor, says Flappy.
for your exit from Undermountain. You will be trapped there. The Lords of Waterdeep thank you for your assistance in this matter.
Shadow Minister or whatever is sending us on a genocidal mission against the kobolds, yes, but you can choose not to genocide the kobolds. We'll see what I feel like when I get in there. So look at all this map.
Yeah.
This is the only spot that fucking matters.
What do
This
the other
little,
spots do?
this one building here, this is where we get our missions, there's a marketplace, and then we can exit the game. I don't think these ever become anything. This whole part of town is just set dressing. Also, those houses are so close together, I don't know how people can get in and out of them. You can't even open your door without hitting your neighbor's house. Anyway, let's go to the Yawning Portal, where we'll see the hub world that is here. So, this is control with keyboard. Mouse, I can move around the screen to click on different things. Or I can go into immersive mode and have proper mouse control. So, a little forward thinking in that sense, I suppose. And there are people here we can talk to and interact with. Oh, we need to spend our thief skills first. Let me take care of that. I neglected to do that earlier. Or they didn't give us the opportunity to do it earlier, I should say. Yeah, let's, that'll work. We can climb walls whenever we want, by the way, being a thief. Fun thing about being a thief.
Just pump all your stats into climb walls.
It's clear that's the meta in this game. Well, hello. Is this an earnest young adventurer heading down into the dungeon seeking their fortune? If you find something of interest down there, let me know.
This is
It's
a
an earnest
present
young
from me
adventurer.
to
He
you.
asked to, like, the void hiding behind the hood.
Thank you for subscribing, Riodes, by the way.
Thank you.
I think I may have missed one earlier, too, and I apologize if someone did and I missed it. By the way, I'm Mert the Merchant. I'll be keeping an eye on you. He doesn't trust thieves, I see. What can you tell me about Durnan? That lout, pay no attention to him, especially when it comes to Undermountain, just because he's survived numerous excursions to that hole and knows more about than anyone I've known. Just ignore him. Tell me more about his adventures. Yeah, there's lots of dialogue in this game.
Yes.
I should mention.
Now, I'm looking some stuff up about this game. Would you believe that using the Descent engine presented some difficulties in developing this game?
No!
So, the creative director said in an interview early in the game's development, apparently, so not a post-mortem, the combat is the most difficult thing for us now because the collision spheres used in Descent are further out from your craft and don't lend themselves to up-close combat.
Yeah, that certainly makes sense.
There was also going to be a 4-player
There we
multiplayer mode, which they just completely cut
Yeah.
out because the game was like 2 years late and 6 times over budget. So like, no, ship it.
Welcome, I'm Alina. You must be the person whom Kelben hired to check out the kobold raids. It's good to meet you. I wish I could go down to Undermountain. How do you know about me and Kelben? Kelben is an old friend. He and his beloved Lorel are my teachers. I trust them with my life. I just wish someone could give me an opportunity to prove it. Nice talking to you, lady. Anyway, yeah, you can get a lot of stuff filled out, and some of these people here are more helpful than others. Let's see here. Like, for example, here's a Drow who kind of hides out in the back room. If you happen to be a Drow as well, she'll, like, acknowledge that and be like, sister. Thank you, lady.
Drow or Drow?
I've heard it both ways. I believe this guy here... I want a quick save. I want to see if I can charisma check this motherfucker. Because he's betting against us coming back. My name is Peacemaker.
Oh, I saw Baldur's Gate written there.
Yes, Baldur's Gate is a location within the universe, so a lot of people will mention it.
Yeah, maybe if you select it, you get to play it.
Smebblebear even mentioned that this tavern theme is in Baldur's Gate 1. So you're going down to the mountain. Would you like to make a wager? 100 gold that you won't survive beyond the first tier. I can collect my winnings from your survivors. How about a real wager? How about your sword? Or make it 200? What should we try to go for? Should we try to take this man's sword off of him, or try to double or nothing?
I feel like the sword is meaner.
My sword? This happens to be a thrice-enchanted blade. It was forged by the dwarven smith Gerzum of Delzoon. What do you have that can possibly compare to that? Your life. A favor from Kelvin Blackstaff. There are treasures in Undermountain that make your blade look like a rusty spear. He just did a random swipe in the background, by the way.
Yeah. So what kind of wager is your life? Like, if I win, I get your sword. If you
That sounded vaguely like a threat. I'll simply ignore it rather than spoil my appetite by having to look at your dead body after I kill you, which I'd have to do if I took you seriously. Good evening, madam. So I think I failed that charisma check.
Well... so magic missile hit.
It did. So it's a good Dungeons and Dragons then.
Good game.
So I attack.
And they gave you a proper burial.
Let's load. I saved right before then. So there's a fun thing you can do, which not present in this version of the game. This version of the game is broken in a lot of different ways, but a issue they introduced in I think like 1.21 or 1.3, which are 2 different patches, is that if you push furniture around enough in this bar, if you accidentally push it into one of these people, it'll trigger them all attacking you. So you can basically ruin the game for yourself by accidentally bumping into a chair or table. But that is not present in this original version.
Redecoration as an act of aggression.
Okay, we're going to go for the 200 gold bet there.
Alright.
This lady can enchant us, except I pushed the table, so I think she's like... Oh. There we go. The Zariel, the High Priestess of Tamora. She's here for heading into Undermountain. Sure, cast a spell on me. I also cast healing spells. I charge a nominal speed. So we have 34 out of 8 health right now. So that's handy to have, to be sure. And here's a halfling who...
So this version is 1.0, right?
Yes.
Alright, you're gonna have to beat this game. I went to the cutting room floor, and only present in version 1.0 during the credits roll, it says, an interesting recording of the developer team discussing budget constraints.
I've heard
the choice
this,
of what should be the credits theme.
So we're talking to a mind flayer, which is a curiosity. People are just like, you shouldn't expect to see mind flayers out in the wild. And he charges for advice, but I'm going to see if I can get some freebies out of him. Thank you, take care. Oh, look at him, twerking on us.
Ooh.
Damn, I like ye. Let's get out of here. And that spell already wore off. We're already back down to 8 out of 8 HP.
Wait. Did he give you a spell to...
No, Zariel cast a blessing on us.
Oh.
And then, like, it lasted less than 30 seconds. But I did steal another potion of healing.
Captured a potion of healing.
Yes. Alright, let's descend into Undermountain.
You win!
Well, I'm glad I made it this far. Alright, I know a couple things about this game. I've made it not to the near the end of the game, but I've made it past like the opening set of missions. And this is almost a game I wanna like. I definitely want to do an article at some point, but I almost want to do it like as a stream game too, almost. But the amount of reading I think would be not ideal.
You cannot get a good grip. What are you trying to grip?
Oh, you can climb walls, remember? So if I just walk up to any wall and use it, and it has, like, purchase on it, you can just climb it.
To any end, or just for fun?
There's, like, you know, you can circumvent some platforming. Alright, so this is the kobold lair. These are the kobolds.
What? They okay?
You know, I don't think they are. Well, I'll just leave them be.
What?
Fuck up all their stuff.
Try to go to sleep and you roll a 1.
The bed collapses in disarray underneath you. Ow. Alright, for that they gotta die. Unfortunately. I like kobolds. I don't want to be mean to kobolds, but it's them or us. Funny little guys hanging and banging, says Riodes. Okay, there we go. We activated 2 switches. And I'm stuck in a wall. Okay, there we go. So, I see how they got stuck on the wall now, because I got stuck on it for a second there, too. You may notice the frame rate is a little unstable. I'm also going to show you something else that's a little... Oh, I didn't take fall damage for that. Usually, if you fall more than 10 feet, that's like an instant death. You'll take like 8 points of damage. Let's try that again. Okay, I felt
you lost 1 point of damage.
Oh, hey.
Oh.
How did I know about that secret wall? Isn't that crazy?
Is this not randomly generated? Is this like the same map every time?
Yes. This is consistent. I can either wear this armor or these bracers. And this is one of those games where you actually want a lower AC. Low AC means that you've got better armor class, which is very counterintuitive, and it's absolutely not the way the games do it anymore because they realize that so many people were super confused about this. So we're going to stick with these bracers of defense. I don't remember which of these weapons does more damage. For that, I would have to check the fucking manual to get descriptions of every single weapon and what damage they do. But I'm going to assume that broadsword versus short sword, broadsword probably does more damage. We can continue. Go this way. That is a way to go. Or sneak up on this unsuspecting kobold. Ooh, well, I guess you're here to kill me.
Sure thing. Oh.
Yes, your terror on Waterdeep ends here now. Survival sometimes means breaking the law, but what you're doing is still wrong. This is a trick to lure me into some traps, so you get some options here. I'm just gonna say, why would I do such a thing? Unlike the others, I've always known the city leaders would someday stop our raids. I'm surprised they didn't send someone sooner, since your orders are probably to kill us all. I only ask that you spare my mate and I. Enough
talk. Mate upstairs and dancing.
Prepare to meet whatever god you believe in.
Supposed to say Peacemaker, like, don't fuck around, jeez.
No, there's no reason to harm me. Oh, thank you, kind madam. If you'd like to enter our lair, the safest way is through the sewer opening. It's under the bridge to my left. Thanks for the information. Take care.
You know I'm gonna go kill all your friends in there, right?
They seem rather sullen. My mate is the loveliest creature I've ever seen. Our leader makes her guard some magic area. If you see her, please tell her to meet me in the sewers. I can do that. Only kobolds live down here? Yes. Though we did have other visitors at one point. Dark elves once walked these halls. The last time they were here, they left with a dwarf in change. I wish you luck in your quest. If you excuse me, I'm going to wait for my mates. Look at that little guy. Scurrying off.
Phasing through the wall.
Oh, he squeezed through the bars.
Actually does. It does say, yeah. Which is impressive. I guess his bones are made of jelly or something.
Wand of magic missiles.
Alright.
We may not be a wizard, but it's not going to stop me casting magic missile. Well, let's not waste it on that, though. Let's break these open. Sometimes music plays here.
Oh, potion of extra healing.
Oh, the music is playing, it's just super low. I'd imagine all the audio in this is pretty low. Let me boost this a little bit, at the very least. Alright, that's as much as I can do right now. Ready for Magic Missile?
Right. Hit.
Yeah, the projectile goes all the way up for
It
some
missed.
reason. Oh, this one is sort of stuck, I guess? Yeah, I see the missile in the background.
I
That
guess
one
it
hit.
technically
Great
I guess
sound
it
effect for it, though,
technically-
right?
didn't. Great sound effect, yeah.
It did hit. I missed one, but that's a user error, I think. Getting all sorts of gear.
You have to
Rule-
go put on that chainmail yourself, or
Yeah, I would have to manually equip anything. Like the shield, for example. I'm going to put the shield on. Now we have an AC of -1. The bracers are better than the armor we're picking up, though. So bracers stay on. We're shirtless, but we have bracers. The bracers stay on during Dungeons & Dragons.
yeah.
Alright, this one's not attacking us
That's what I
straight
said
away.
before getting kicked out of my group.
Ugh, I'm no threat to you. Spare my life and I'll be grateful. Your mate sent me. My goodness, you met Jafu? How's he doing? I bet he's still freezing to death in that cold water. Nails can be so orc-headed, if you know what I mean.
Fucking fantasy racism.
What's with all this water, anyway? What kind of stupid question is this to ask? Oh, the sewers contain floodgates for the old dwarf mines. Thanks for a nice conversation. Perhaps we'll speak again. Take care of yourself.
What's with all this water in a sewer?
He's fine. I just want to tell her about her mate. He's an
Said
excellent
he-
archer, so I know he can take care of himself. We're just waiting for the right time to leave this Kortumalak forsaken place. He said he'd meet you in the sewers. I received 150 XP for helping Jafu and his mates. Well, I've enjoyed our talk, but it's time for Jafu and I to leave this lovely place. Hope you find all that you seek.
Hey, bye.
I'm assuming she won't mind me doing that. And that is a rest
what's-
area. I can rest
Oh.
here and recover health.
You could not rest here.
Well, I pressed R once, and it tried to do it 4 times. Look at some of the comments, or if you can read some of the comments here to me while I
Said,
continue
okay,
the fight.
you cannot rest here. You cannot rest
Oh,
here.
not those comments. I meant in the chat.
Okay. It fixed the frame rate issues, and it would look perfect. I'm not sure if that's in the cards for the buggy 1.0 release of this game.
Not the 1.3 release either. This game always ran like a dog water, so... Think about being a DOS game in 1998 and using software rendering, since they didn't have like access to like 3D APIs for this one.
Night Dive should remaster this. You know what? Yeah, unironically.
I just wish they would put it on GOG, at the very least. I mean, I made this work. I've had this install around for a while, once I figured out how to get it working. Then I figured out like ways to like load the different CDs, to load the different versions of it too. I'm weirdly passionate about this game.
Yep, Bronwyn Highstep says, this is genuinely charming so far. It's a shame it's so clunky to play.
Yeah, that's the big thing. And this game definitely has its issues and bugs, like game-breaking bugs. But at the same time, like, how can you get mad at this? You know what I mean? Ah, 4 strength, 4 stamina, leather belts. Oh, there's another kobold. Can I jump on this to get up there? No. It's not gonna let me do that. In fact, I think I was...
Whoops.
Oh, that's impressive.
Well, you managed to do the opposite somehow. I wonder, and there might be it's probably an answer to this somewhere, but I wonder if the idea of trying to make like a Ultima Underworld style game using the Descent engine was the Developers being like, yeah, we could probably do this, or Interplay being like, hey, you should probably do this. Like, how hard could it be?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know whose decision it was.
Alright. This is precarious, because fall damage could kill us here. But we are close to the end of this dungeon already, believe it or not.
Now that's the entire Undermountain? Wow.
Oof. Okay. Good move, Cass. Oh, we didn't take fall damage. I think being a thief gives you some resilience to fall damage.
Guy having a sealing party over there.
Yeah, so I mentioned collision in this game being, you know, nebulous at best. Oh shit! He got down, and he did 4 damage on me with 1 attack.
Jeez.
Gotta love dice rolls for health and stuff. I have a healing potion.
You have a lot of healing potions.
Oh, there we are. I feel better. Okay. So what we want to do is go up here, through this, and I want to save, if I don't get stuck in that. Captured these scrolls. That is the Kobold King.
Alright, diplomacy.
Wait, first. So
Kill all his subjects in front of him, and then diplomacy.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright, I'm willing to talk.
The king ignores you.
Alright, now try to talk.
Yeah.
I like how his feet are, like, just having a good old time back there.
Let's restore that, because there are dialogue options here that I want to go through a few of them.
Will he not ignore you if you kill? Will he ignore you if you kill people?
You again.
Okay.
Guards. I, Madam Peacemaker, do hereby request your son's hand in marriage. Of all the disgusting things I've ever heard, nothing sickens me more than the thought of such an ugly daughter-in-law. No! Here, take my scroll. I assume we slapped them or something, that we didn't have any control over that.
Well,
anything else? If you look at the table in my office, you'll find a note to me about the raids. That is everything. Will you not show mercy? I don't want to hit this guy.
Is that what you're doing? I thought he was just like, he hated this conversation so much that he's trying to escape.
Okay, I'll give the order immediately. The rating is over, you have my word. You have received 600 XP for finding a peaceful solution to the kobold problem. You were worthy of my attention after all. I am nervous about these guys. Halfling's not allowed in here. Stop, little girl. Has used an appointment with His Majesty. Step aside.
He just did.
Your rules do not apply to me. May I speak to your king? Slaying a yielding foe bears no honor. Yeah, what you says. So yeah, we can talk to these guys. My mistake. Or I could just kill them and loot them. But I'm not anti-kobold. I'm pro-kobold.
Yes. I mean, we've killed, like, quite a few on the way here. But that doesn't change our stance.
Oh, I fell 11 feet, took 2 damage. Thank them gods. I thought you was going to strike me down. Not looking to start a fight. So yeah.
Why do they all have accents now?
Well, the other two were, enlightened, I suppose. And, yeah, Video Game King pointing out, the Kobold Problem is the name for this mission.
Oh, okay. Well, you know what? Maybe that's just an unfortunate coincidence.
Ugh, why does 1 plus 1 never equal 3? Please, madam, don't kill me. If you kill me, if you live, I can make it worth a while.
Alright, you have to pick the answer that rhymes. I think that's the puzzle.
What did you have in mind?
No.
To show my sincere latitude and mind-numbing talent as an engineer, I might add, I would like to build just for you your very own private house. Yeah, sounds good.
Fuck, take it.
You won't believe your eyes. I'll get right on it. Should be ready in a few days. Growth check will not fail you. Don't kill me. I the engineer. Well, we're gonna let him go.
Just got a free house. That rules.
If it's anything like this lavish crib, it's, you know... It'll be very dusty, very dirty, but ultimately...
I really
Free is free.
I really hope there is some actual payoff to that, where you get, like, I don't know, just like a room or something that's it was like, this is yours.
I've checked in on him, and I don't think I've seen it happen. It has to happen at some point,
Aw.
I'm sure. There is a passage of time. I've just not played enough of the game for it to, It's just an alternate route to the throne room, by the way. So there is multiple points of entry in this dungeon. Yeah, we, totally solved that, encounter. We can go back now and report to, what's-his-face? Back to, the Blackstaff. But before that... Wait.
Oh, wait.
The mouse sensitivity in this is not great, by the way. I don't know if you noticed that it takes me 3 whole movements with the mouse to go all the way around. I'm sure there's ways to remedy that. But, you know, mouse support at this point in time, still pretty primitive. Like, I can open up the options menu, and it's already maxed out. So that's as good as that gets. But I want to collect that bet, is what I want to do. How's the weather in the dungeon? Ha! I made a joke. Ha! Hate to be rude, but has anyone told you that you smell like a dungeon? These are out of my joke book, my Dungeons & Dragons joke book that I have in the back corner. It's next to my copy of 300 video game jokes for kids. Frappe Fiasco says, I really do wish this wasn't so messy. I love Ultima Underworld, but not traditional dungeon crawlers, so I wish there was, like, more UU likes. I understand completely where you're coming from.
Congratulations on your success. I have not received any further reports of kobold...
We could listen to this whole thing, but let's just assume that he's going to give us a new mission. You still there, Charkie?
Yes. I'm trying to figure out how to ban users. Show mod icons. Maybe that's the answer.
I think the bot, I think that's actually a hacked account. I know that username. It's someone who's been in here before. I think they may have been compromised, which is unfortunate for them. But they only left the one message, so I think we're...
Yeah, I heard. Well, I figured out how to do it in the future.
That's fair enough. That dude still doesn't want to pay up our bets. I assume we can check in with some of the other people, but,
Wait, why is he not paying up your bet? You satisfied him, didn't you?
I think he's something about the first tier. I wonder if we haven't made it past the first tier, as it were. I wonder if the first tier is past this point, which is currently locked. Like, right now, we cleared this, and I know the next quest is in this direction. I don't want to play too much more of this, because we do have a few other games to get to, and I could play this all night long, if it came down to it.
I could see you doing that.
Like, this is exactly, like, up my alley. It's janky, but charming. It has, like, weird amounts of customization and choice, so that's the kind of ambition I can appreciate.
That's a skeleton.
Leave me in peace, or I will leave you in pieces. Calm down. Leave me in peace, or I will leave you in pieces. What? Did you not hear me? What? Calm down. Calm down. What?
Right. Says what?
What? No! You talk a lot. For a skeleton. I'm here to defend my master's crypt. I'll be off then. Who are you? I'm the crypt keeper. Couldn't care less who you are. It doesn't matter what your name is!
That's nice. Oh, if you told him that was nice, he wouldn't have attacked you.
Huh? I walked backwards into the door. Or into the portal.
I think I've made my point.
A good day to you, sir.
Can you really kill a skeleton?
according to this, according to the text log. Oh, hello.
I don't remember if I just asked this question or not. Was there a diplomatic solution to that possible?
Maybe if I was willing to like go through all like the speech checks and so forth. But I don't know. Ultimately, I'm not going to negotiate with a fucking skeleton.
I want to point something out actually while we're here. Go back to those fountains and look at the thing. You probably know what I'm talking about already.
Yeah, we were. I was.
How that is.
Full confession, we were streaming this in the Discord server like a few days ago, and Rarez showed up. Shane from Rarez showed up and kept noticing like these fountains. Like those are impressive fountain effects, but are those not the same model as these, but is textured to look like water?
Yeah, I really think they are.
I believe they were correct in that assessment. I'm getting so lucky with some of these rolls. Anyone I can one-hit kill is very pleasing, is very satisfying.
You know what? You should probably like hold on to this character. Maybe if you're like you're off-stream playing of this game, because it seems like a good one.
I've had better.
Oh,
Believe it or not, but yeah, they're definitely not the worst. They're definitely not a bad roll. I got lucky in a few stats. I think there's some rats around here, so be ready with the. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, there you go.
They hit me for 3 damage.
Jesus.
Their death animation involves them going on their backs, but then immediately getting off of their backs. And these are just baby rats. Oh.
So that rat hit you almost as hard as a kobold with a sword.
Yes. Now I vaguely know what I'm doing here. There's a key somewhere here. I think there's also another zombie or something attacking me. Apparently not, never mind. I also like the view through this glass is kind of impressive. Having the filtered effect, having the monochrome sort of colored glass thing is an impressive effect for software rendering.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, there's Z-buffer errors all over the place, Video Game King. They've basically been a non-stop factor in this game, in this playthrough. But, yeah. Oh! Another 3 damage taken. Take another potion. Oh, that's potion of toughening, not healing. They only have identical models. Do any of these
these
affect
boots
my
will
AC?
heal me.
None of these items actually affect my AC at all.
Now fashion souls, you know.
Yeah, it's all for, you know, I mean, before we didn't even have a belt to hold up our pants. I mean, we don't even have pants, I guess, so...
Yeah. Well, when you do find some pants, you'll be ready.
Yes, yes. An adventurer is always ready. Let's see if I can solve this dungeon. I do want to see if I can get to the boss of this dungeon. Oh, what is that? A scroll of cure light wounds. That's handy. I happen to have some light wounds, so it's... Oh! Oh, unfortunately the game is over.
Oh.
Because I got stuck on collision. Oh, there we go.
Oh, wait, no, we're back.
I could have also hit it to get out of it, so...
Oh.
But there are instances where you will get trapped in an object that you cannot escape from or push your way out of. Secret door. I think there's another secret door, like, right here or something. I know there's secret doors within secret doors in this game.
What? Oh, I thought that was your shadow on the wall or something for a second.
No, there's no lighting in this game, is the thing.
Yeah, and then I remembered, yeah, there's no lighting. Or no
there's some like darkening effects, but I think that's all like sector based. Got a mace.
You're not casting any shadows. So
no. That much is confirmed. Some more potion of healing.
I've been kind of wanting to play a game not necessarily something like an Ultima Underworld or something like a Wizardry or a Grimrock,
Sure.
but like I just don't know which one to play because like all these kind of games seem intimidating to me.
Yeah,
In terms of, like,
Grimrock is
how
one of
much
the
stuff
lesser
there's to do.
intimidating ones. I like a Grimrock well enough. I don't know, we can look into it. I can definitely go down that rabbit hole with you. Secret door. He lives, I say. Why do you doubt me? Are you wondering what is happening here? I can explain all. I shall utter this only but once. Listen to carefully what I say. I don't even know who's talking to me right now. The darkness is issued to me to terrorize and soften your precious Waterdeep. I've been casting members of well-known families into my realm of undeath and sending them into your streets. This tomb is only the beginning. I've truly enjoyed watching my minions play with you. If you it possesses these powers, I say, but lo, who knew both devices in harmony would grant such control? That's a lot of dialogue. I still wish I knew who I was talking to. No doubt the curse you've received by desecrating the Cassandra tomb has driven you to madness.
No option for who the fuck is talking.
Yep. Do you think your actions will go unchecked? You may live your restore this tomb to its previous state. That seems reasonable. You may even come and go as you please. Also, give my sincere apologies to your mentor. I've changed my mind.
You're not gonna just... Okay.
An uneasy feeling sweeps over you. So it's this guy in there. This is who we were talking to.
Hi, buddy. We good now? Well, didn't put much of a fight.
Yeah, I thought I had the uneasy feeling. I was hoping that killing him would, like, give me the other option for quest completion, but...
So, did the quest not complete then? What happened?
No, I think we did. I think I did it, but I picked a weird ending to it by accident. So yeah, that's a thing. I'm gonna stop now. Maybe I'll pick this up again. Maybe we'll do a full playthrough in some shape or form or fashion. But for now, I think that's a decent enough look at Descent to Undermountain for the purposes of this stream, which is supposed to be a variety stream, and we ended up playing this for like 40 minutes, I think. So... Abort! Abort!
It's been the most playable game, I think, of the evening so far.
Surprisingly, because it's the one...
Which is saying something.
This is certainly the one that is the least highly rated of the ones we've played so far. Alright. There's a couple more we could potentially do. But we did 2 hours so far. We'll see how long the next one takes. Then I have two... This is one from 2002. Is the next one. Then I got a one from 2004 and a one from 2011. We're going to do them in chronological order if we do them. I'm going to do the 2002 one first. This one is actually a bit of a cheat. When I say 2002, I mean this game came out in 1990-something originally, and it was converted to the Game Boy Advance.
Oh.
Chesty.
Oh, that's no good. Sorry, you look away for 1 second.
Look at all these, like, those blocks in the background. As it's, like, trying to cram more colors than it can cram into a spot in the palette. This is the intro movie, but you have to interact with it. You still have to advance dialogue. I should probably use my controller for this. The Lord's Alliance commissions you to find the nature of the evil that plagues our city and destroy it. Perhaps I shouldn't tell you this, as it is just a rumor, but we have heard a word spoken. Xanathar. This is Dungeons & Dragons Eye of the Beholder, if I didn't say that already, by the way.
I don't believe you did.
Well, there it is. Let me see if I can increase the volume on this a little bit. I think I need to actually go into my audio options in RetroArch and... let's boost it by 6. So I think there's 2 factions we pick from here. You want to do the dragon or the swords?
The dragon has a cooler sound.
Alright, we can add to our party any one of these dweebs. But we're gonna roll a peacemaker. As we do. Where's P? I forgot how to spell. I forgot the alphabet for a second there.
Happens.
You cannot roll it over to the other side of the screen. Except... Yeah, can you get me the information on this game? Can you remind me, like, when this game came out and for what, initially?
Sure.
Eye of the Beholder. Chaotic Good. LF Halfling. Is that, like, Lightfoot Halfling?
Lieutenant Halfling.
All these folks sure are white, except for these three. And that one. That's gonna have to do. Descent to Undermountain a better portrait than this game does. And this is what we look like in-game.
Okay, so I believe this game originally came out for MS-DOS in 1991. Then ended up on Amiga, Sega CD, and SNES.
And then years later came the Game Boy Advance.
Yes. In between, in 1993, they were trying to make an Atari Lynx version, but that did not come out.
What a shame. I can't help but notice we haven't picked a class. We're rolling our abilities, and ooh... 16 strength, 14 dex. I could actually rewind in this, so 17 dex. I want to go for dex, and you know what? This is good. Intelligence of 5. Sure. I think that technically means we can't actually speak in Dungeons & Dragons rules. That if you have an intelligence under 10, like, people don't understand what you say, is a classic D&D rule. But we have 17 charisma, so we'll make up for it in just, like, you know, sheer dashing.
Let your swords do the talking.
Okay, here we go. What's great about this is that they don't give you descriptions for any of these. You just need to know what the D&D classic feats are. Hargoth says, I'm going to be that person. The GBA version is not identical to the original PC version. Not a port, an original game with new dungeons and maps. Okay, good. That is good to know, actually. Either way, this game is still very lowly rated. That is the key thing, is the game is very lowly rated. But having the same name adds to the confusion, I think. And I think there were reviews that straight up misconstrue that people who saw the title was identical and claim that this is an identical game. I'm just gonna take lightning reflexes. Nope, now we gotta put our thief skills in. Or, not thief skills, these are his general skills. Diplomacy, bluff. Oh, nope, I pressed B and it undid everything. Let me double check all these anyway. Tumble, I think, is a dodge. Put 2 in that. Put 3 in spot. But what's spot and search? What's the difference between those two? Always max out lockpick. Listen. There's a lot of fucking skills here. I don't know if you've noticed this.
Give me all the points in all of them. Why would I not?
Good enough.
I think you had 1 point left over, unless I'm mistaken.
No, it only went to the next screen when I maxed it out. There, Peacemaker. And then I don't want to roll another character, so I'll take Lash. A fellow halfling.
God.
All dudes, I can't help but notice.
Like, everyone looks like someone from a gritty reboot of Elf Bowling. Alright, that's as balanced as we're gonna get. Let's enter the dungeon. Spot is the counter roll to hide check stealthy enemies. Search, find traps, hidden doors. Okay. So spot is spotting invisible enemy. Okay. Thank you, Hargoth. It's good that you know what you're doing here. I am much more familiar with modern D&D, admittedly, and oh boy. It's weird for me because, like, I play, quote unquote, I play that Idle Champions of Dungeons and Dragons game. So I recognize a lot of the words, but I have no context for what any of them mean. Because I just know, like, I go here and I put the characters in this order, and I just hit automate. It's an idle game. I've heard of Waterdeep. I don't know what that means. The place, I guess. The water's probably deep.
You would assume so. I cannot move. These corridors are clearly too tight to actually do movement. So
I really like how they've stylized the sprites here.
it's
like-
cute.
Yeah, they have very few pixels to work with, and they've done the most they can, I think.
I cannot move this guy backwards. I cannot phase through my teammates here, so I just have to. Can I attack from this distance?
Sword? Probably not.
No.
You could make a racket and scare them.
There we go.
Bye, everyone.
I just want to move. I just want to make some space. It is hard to figure out what direction you are moving in when it is isometric and all you have is a D-pad.
We're going back home and we're going to become bankers. We're going to get white-collar jobs and not try to have kobolds kill us.
Magic missile.
Alright.
Controlling this is a nightmare. This is... Okay. I'm pressing down and it's going to the right. I pressed left, it went left. Down is going back right again. Right on the D-pad is doing nothing. Up on the D-pad is doing nothing. So I can only... Well, I'm just going to hit it, because...
Good D&D game.
Good D&D game. Magic missile hit. That's all you need.
Nice stock sound.
Let's move out of the way again. Okay, there we go. Can I hit him with the sling from here?
Curve the bullet and hit the one from behind.
So Peacemaker seems to suck. Peacemaker seems to not be able to hit shit worth a damn. Which is unfortunate, because she has high dexterity, and I thought I was going to be able to, like, you know, pick my weapon or whatever, but... She just gets the sling.
They didn't, like, give you an option to choose a class or anything.
You
Right?
had the 4 main classes of D&D, which is warrior or fighter, whatever it is, thief, which is your rogue type, cleric and wizard, and you invested like 1 point to what they gave you 1 point to invest in one of those classes.
Oh,
that
okay.
is the classic style of This is so annoying because everyone is in the way of each other here. They spawn with all my frontline fighters in the back and my backline fighters in the front. So I'm now, like, struggling to position people in a way that makes some sort of sense. Well, Peacemaker's dead.
Yep. Rip OC.
They attacked of opportunity'd me. Great, now they're whiffing too. Can I walk over my teammate's corpse? Good, I can trample on it. At least that means we can get a fucking warrior where a warrior belongs here.
Can't help but notice that your dead character is just a uniform red color now, almost as if they have been skinned.
We won! Oh, she does get some stuff. I wonder if she has 1 HP now. Yeah, 1 HP out
Oh,
of
she
6.
did. Okay, she's alive.
We do not have any
No
healing
skin,
potions.
but she's alive.
Let's put this leather armor on, and put a dagger in that hand. Oh, no, we'll put a short sword there, dagger in the offhand, sling bullets.
Hardup
All right.
says, this game is a worst of all worlds mashup of the old TSR game designs. It's amazing like that.
We rested and recovered a grand total of 1 HP.
Oh, and your spells. Okay.
Bonk, bonk, bonk.
This is very disorienting.
Look here, we're back on the combat grid. Maybe that'll help. Short sword. There we go.
Are we fighting kobolds? I'm just assuming.
I would think so. Wait, hold on. I want to move them this way. Now attack. Argos saying this is a game as worst of all worlds mashup of the old TSR games. When there was much rejoicing as victory music, video game king. What is this Windows 98 sound effects menu sound design? There, I'm caught up. I just wanted to make sure I was caught up on everything. We can do Acid Splash, Ray of Frost, Electric Jolt. We got 3 magic missiles, though, and I want to...
I'm going to use the third one on here.
We can equip stuff mid-fight if we want to. Peacemaker's dead again. Yeah, like, I should be clear. Like, I've played a lot of CRPGs. I've played a number of them in my time. I can distinguish at least between, like, decent ones and rough ones. And this is a rough one.
Okay, I get how the one standing right next to you had an attack of opportunity on you when you tried to hit. What about the one that's standing on the corpse? How did he get you with that sword?
The dice roll. I assume.
He just seems really far away to be, like, able to hit you.
You're not wrong. Alright, you run away, wizard. I wonder if this grid here matches, like, perfectly with, like, the grid that the first person exists in. Probably not. This is probably just completely arbitrary. I should probably move away from that guy so he stops attack of opportunitying me. But then I forgot to do it, so I guess it's not happening. Cool. Let's just miss attacks for the next half hour. Let's just all take turns not hitting each other. The only thing that hits is fucking magic missile.
When I was in that D&D game in high school, there was this one situation where somehow someone did something that caused, like, an entire, like, stone dome to form above us and the enemies, so it was, like, absolutely 100% pitch black, and no one in our party and no one in the enemy had, like, any sort of night vision. So the DM was figuring out, I was like, okay, so you guys are basically always going to miss, and the enemies are always going to miss. You know what? Forget about it, because I don't want to sit here for the next 2 hours just having you roll misses. Just fight normally. Who cares?
That's a good DM. We lost another one. We missed another one.
I don't think this party is along for this world.
I think you might be correct. We're ready to use up most of our magic at this point.
Let's blast acid on all of them. Oh.
Next turn, when this inevitably doesn't work.
Yep.
Fuck's sake. You know, I know dice rolls are, you know, like, legitimate, right? That, you know, I know that, you know, there's a merit and it makes sense in the tabletop context and they're, you know, a quick way to figure out how to do damage. But, you know, when it comes to video games, and after, like, the third move in a row where you just can't hit shit for shit, maybe the game can be, like, can nudge it in a certain direction.
Some form of mercy.
Great.
I cast dagger.
Well, our mage is out of spells. I could have cast first aid, maybe. I probably could have done that a little earlier.
Oh, whoops, I did study that last night. Oh, well.
Hey! I won?
Okay, here we go.
Don't mind if I do. Here we are. What is this button? Her, you trapped, and now you victim of Albric army. Oh, this is
Right,
no good.
Pumpkinhead.
This can't possibly end well.
There a button for retire.
Oops, I pressed B, and that means I didn't get to do an attack that turn.
Please end me.
There's no undo button here. Great. Yeah, we're just skipping right to the part where they murder me at this point. It was what was going to happen, regardless, but... I love that these dudes
Sacrifice
can't move
yourself to the
either.
kobolds.
They deserve it better than I do. Whatever they want to do, I'm all for it. I support their plans.
Y'all are the main characters now. Good luck.
D&D game where he plays a party of kobolds. That would rule.
They dropped that mod for Baldur's Gate 3.
Can I hurt my teammate? Let's speed this up. This game feels so much like a Windows 98 RPG you get right off a 300 Great Games CD, and I have no idea if I mean that as an insult or not, says Bobinator.
Yep. Seems like that works.
This is very Fire Emblem at home. I mean, granted, I know this is more D&D, and that Fire Emblem takes its nods from D&D in games like this. But just this being on the Game Boy Advance, I mean to say, with these graphics and this grid, and...
Can you crossbow yourself?
No, sadly. What are we still watching?
They get a turn.
Oh, they need to kill my corpses.
They're finishing you off. This just seems mean at this point.
Okay, we just get to pick up like nothing.
Yeah.
I guess it must have been the last time I camped.
Yeah, it did say game saved.
Well, I don't want to play any more of that ever again.
Yeah, that's fair.
Alright, that leaves us with 2 more games. And I'm just going to pick one of them.
Alright. Which one?
That's the question. Do we go with Forgotten Realms Demonstone or Dungeons & Dragons Daggerdale?
I think Daggerdale might be the worst of the two. If I remember correctly.
You sold me. You sold me, friend. Alright, bear with me a second while I get this captured. And it'd be good.
I played some Demon Stones. It's kind of like the Lord of the Rings games on PS2, like the movie license ones. In fact, the people who made that made one of those games.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Oh, what's your GameSpy login information?
Wait, don't use mine. Use yours.
All right, I gotta remember. I gotta dust this off. It's been a while since I used GameSpy, but ultimate owner 337 password.
Don't say it out loud.
All right.
I know the urge is there, but that's rule 1 of like cybersecurity is don't say your password out loud while you're streaming to the internet.
Windows Defender Firewall has blocked some features of this app. That's alright. I don't think. There is multiplayer in this game. I don't think it's local. Oh, there is local multiplayer.
Oh.
You want to grab a controller?
How? I have a controller here, yeah. How is it local?
I wonder if this will even work. I wonder if it'll even recognize the controller if we...
Yeah,
we're going to try this.
From 2011, you said?
Mm-hmm. Try to connect to me. Let's see what happens.
Right. I have to initiate that. Okay, I'll hit a button.
Yep.
About you, do you have control?
I do not have control currently.
Right.
Press A.
Do you have a controller?
You are player 1. It made you
Okay.
player 1 out the gate.
Well, my stream now. So I'll go with a human fighter. Wait. But I gotta test the
Magic missile. That's true.
magic missile thing.
Dan
Dalmatian
Lehman-
Dark Eyes. Yeah, sure. My name. Magic. Yes. Whoops. All magic missile.
All magic
only
missile
spell I
all the
need.
time. It's all you need.
No, that's yes. Okay. Jesus Christ, there's a lot of things, aren't there?
Okay, just do far shot.
Can
Oh, wait,
you
no,
take-
that's for bows and crossbows. I don't
Or
know which
spell.
edition of D&D. Yeah, that's the way.
No points. All right.
Yeah, they're
Good.
just showing you, and you have quarter
Jesus Okay.
quarter stav S.
All right.
You can press
Good
start.
to go.
I think. Yeah.
Once you leave the screen, you'll be not able to do your point assignments. That's fine. Player 2, press start. That's you.
I think this probably doesn't recognize DualSense controllers, does it? Luckily, I can just open up DS4 Windows. No, skip this version. Let me live.
Memory
There we go.
Video Game Ping says, if memory serves, Dalmatian Dark Eyes was Krilla's name before the Dalmatians killed her parents.
I could also be a halfling wizard if I wanted to, but I'd rather be an elven rogue.
I figured that's where you wanted to go with.
Mirfan Dragon Soul Touched.
Great name.
Yeah, we're absolutely going with that. Blinding Barrage, Compel the Craven. I'll take both. Yes, that is my name. Don't wear it out. Treetop Sniper, Backstabber. I'd rather do daggers than bow, but this text does not scale properly. Something I can't help but notice.
Well, it's
You know,
getting a little crowded.
River expertise. It's expertise. Okay, let me just take whatever feat is at the top. I think they have the recommended ones up here. Sneak attacks with bows, sure. Yeah, that's a... Wait, why do I have 18 intelligence as a fucking rogue? Can I not?
Nothing you can do about it.
I just get 15 dex? I don't have a fucking choice in the matter? Strange. That is really strange. Charkie, that's really strange that they would do it this way. I can't think of a good reason for them to make, like, Constitution Strength 10, Dexterity 15 with a +2, and Intelligence 18 +4. I guess, is it natural? Do elves have natural intelligence? Like, higher... That's gotta be the only thing.
You need that much to be able to remember how to spell your whole name.
I already forgot it, too, so clearly I failed that roll.
Mirfan Dragon Soul Touched.
Oh, of course!
In the heart of Daggerdale, deep within the ancient dwarven mines of Tethiamar, a great tower has been constructed. Its sinister existence has remained a secret until now. Its creator is an
multiplayer.
agent of evil known as...
The game is very loud, so I can't quite hear you.
Bane. Daggerdale.
I can lower to my own ears, though. There we are.
Oh.
These are some high-budget cutscenes. Like, I don't want to knock a game for trying, obviously. I don't want to knock Bedlam Games or Atari for... Oh, Atari published this. You would think they have a little more money for cutscenes, for, like, 3D CG cutscenes.
Sadly, we've no time for long explanations. Daggerdale is under threat. Heroes, you have been summoned here...
Like, if this was an indie, but this is like the Dungeons & Dragons license.
Servant of Bane, the Lord of
Put a
Darkness.
couple more bucks towards this.
Restless is amassing an army to conquer Daggerdale.
But I don't know anything about this game other than it has really bad reviews.
Find the tower entrance.
I'm sure there's a story. I'm sure there's a reasons for this.
Must end here. For my ties to the Dark Zentarum will place you in further danger. Please forgive me for forcing the hand of fate. The destiny of your homeland rests upon your courage and determination.
She's charging up.
I don't see anything particularly interesting about development on a quick search. Apparently there were plans to. Oh, here we go. Have it somehow be like
good camera.
cross save between. Oh, I'm controlling the camera. That's on me.
Ooh. I think I got that
All
potion
right.
of
So
vitality.
what are my buttons? I got attack. I got. I don't know what that was.
This tutorial references the default button mapping. Good to know.
All right. Well, thanks for the tutorial. Now, it's L to move around. R to rotate the camera.
I can also rotate the camera.
Cool. We can fight over it.
I can't toggle these cameras.
I can't either.
Oh, great. That's a good start.
All right. Cool. Oh. Good God, this camera. Oh, okay.
Sorry, I just wanna... Does it get any louder than this? No. This game is weird about its volume. I hope it's audible on the stream.
Run lever and press... I almost said triangle. Press Y. I'm not even using a PlayStation controller. Okay. You're allowed to move during these tutorials. I'm not.
I'll see ya.
I can move by pressing attack and... Okay, here we go. Well, good. Good question.
The goblins are raiding our camps.
Oh, me. Think Morden, I have run into you. Because we need your help.
Oh god, I'm already dreading this whole thing.
Good boy.
Just looking into mine, I just... immediately my heart fills with dread. Like, knowing I have to explore this whole place.
All the drawers.
Knowing this is the 2010s equivalent of Gauntlet Legends that made me much more interested in this game, says Video Game King.
Good.
Are there
Hey, we're not fighting kobolds for once.
Execute your character's class ability. Get out of the tutorial so I can...
Yeah.
I can roll.
My class ability was, run, I guess.
And I can roll.
Oh, I hate... Wait, no, that's not you. You're not a goblin cutter. Sorry.
Hey, we met your brother earlier. Your twin brother.
Quick, you must help the others.
Did he
One
drop
of these
something
things
for
I
us?
have.
No.
No. One of these things I have is magic missile.
It is... not Y, I don't think.
It's probably X.
L1 toggles the map, L2 toggles the display of whether we have... Oh, hold L2! L2 and A is your magic missile.
Oh, okay. What's X then?
X is just your melee attack. Is
there's
your offhand.
Oh, wait, hold on. Let me get real close to the monitor. Oh, I see. There's 4... Oh, that's a... Do I have infinite number of these?
You have 46.
No, I think that's my damage. 4 to 6 damage.
Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, that's just bad fun. That's just bad UX. I will take that amulet. Don't mind me.
God, yeah, we don't need to see through anything. No. Why would we?
Do you think this is going to be an issue for us? Are these barrels rolling in our general direction? Can't tell because the camera is so good.
This is their, like, version of Most Extreme Elimination Challenge. Press X to perform a range attack. Okay.
This is Mirfan Dragon Soul Touch, and they're here to take on the course. That does sound like an MXC character name. That sounds like a name they would invent for the random participants on the show. It's Dungeons and
Magic missile
Dragons
hit.
nerds versus Star Trek fans. Arg, I'm fine. That's what I say when I'm fine too.
The Veek. Davia.
Davike. Da Vinci.
I mean, we're ones to talk with our names.
For a second, I was like, Cast and Shark is pretty, like, you know, I'm like, oh, right, we're in the game. Well, I want to go this way.
Okay.
No, I'll change my mind. I want to go this way.
Okay. And... well, barrels we haven't destroyed, so this is probably the right way.
That's the most damage I've taken, is with standing next to those burning barrels. Oh, I'm still on fire,
Oh,
apparently.
wait. Oh, that means... oh, we need to go back up here.
Oh, great.
Right, remember, because they pushed the barrels down. We're going to go past this dwarf.
Yeah, so, you know, there are other versions of this style of game that you could play, potentially. It's nice to see they're still making these in 2011. I don't know if they necessarily hit this one out of the park.
You ever play the Gauntlet game that came out? I don't think it was 2011, but it was like the last Gauntlet game they ever made.
I only remember that Mega64 did a video promoting it, got paid to do a promotional video. And then I did not play it.
Right,
It
let me
did
try
not
and shoot
compel
this
me.
guy. Yep, magic missile hits.
He's a level 3 artillery, we're only level 1. I sneak attacked him, by the way. That was stealth. When I just stood there, that was stealth.
He forgot you were there. Goblins have slain many and have taken the others. You proceed.
Thank you for saving my old hide from those foul creatures. Please.
Thanks for saving me. He hands you like a first aid kit and runs away.
Like a rail shooter.
Yeah. Please take this as a token of my gratitude. Oh, almost.
Enjoy this Kopesh.
Do either of us use that?
No.
Okay.
They had to
Done.
disappear him off screen. They couldn't come up with an animation for that dwarf to walk off screen. They had to do a fucking fade out transition.
Look on the map for the thing. Oh!
Did I teleport
Right,
you
made
over
me-
here by...
Yes. Yes.
Well, that's good to know, at least.
But we gotta go that way. Hey, how's this when I control the camera?
Oh, that's great. Now,
You-
let me
yeah.
also control the camera.
Try it. Go for it.
Yeah, here we go.
Yeah, okay. Alright. No, I want to look this way, though.
Yeah, but I'd rather look this way, though, because I'm trying to open up this chest, and, you know, I'm trying to do
wait.
some business over here.
Yeah, I think there's something over here, though.
Yeah, but there's... What if... Can we go underneath
Oh, wait,
the
you're right.
bridge,
About...
though?
Yeah.
Yeah, so can we...
Good. Okay, wait. No.
Wait, where's the
Okay, where are we
exclamation
going?
point? I'm looking around. I'm trying
This
to
way.
find this right
It's
now.
right here. I found him.
Oh, where is it? Oh, there we go.
Please pardon the clutter.
We should mount a rescue for their captured brethren.
Right to them.
Rowan High Step says we made them dizzy, or they were getting dizzy.
Yeah, I was getting dizzy. I'm standing up as well, so that was worse for me.
Merchants are marked on the map.
You got merchants, purchase new items to aid you. Okay.
Let's go this way.
Gold can be used to purchase goods and services. Who's in control? You.
I am in control because I engage with the menu. I want to sell that Kopesh. How do I switch over to the other screen, to the other side of
RT.
this?
Right trigger.
Oh, yes. I had to dip out for a bit. What are we playing now? Frappy Fiasco says we are playing Dungeons & Dragons Daggerdale. This is going to be our last game of the evening, but... Sell without prompt. Does this amulet do anything? Doesn't appear to. Anyway, let's see. Is there anything I can buy?
It's the amulet of amulet.
Doesn't appear to have any stats attached to it. In fact, none of these. Oh, this has +1 AC. This cloth armor.
Alright, well... What can I do with you? Oh, I have a Kopesh too. That I can't use.
Sell without a prompt.
Well, now we see what sell with a prompt looks like. Wait, did it not sell?
No,
There
because
we
you
go.
press no on that menu.
Quarterstaff, a free action. +1 saving throws versus... Oh, Jesus.
Well, it just,
I don't know.
It just means
One to
that
me
it
works.
protects you against those. It means that you are less likely that you get an additional +1 on a roll for a saving throw in case you are attacked and people try to inflict or afflict you with those things.
I just want to hit the A button and make things break.
That is fair. Let's go down to the down arrow.
Which if that were the case, we would probably be playing Demon Stone. But
So we
this
made
one
our
has a worse
choice.
rating.
Yes. And here on the Bad Game Hall of Fame stream. A word of warning. The mine's been unstable as of late, and cave-ins have been occurring frequently. Matter of fact, this debris here had just fallen before the goblins emerged. There are the old tales say the rocks in these caves are alive. May Moradin protect you on your journey.
Don't call him a Moradin. That's mean.
Rude. Wait, is this the way? This isn't the way, is
Yes.
it? Oh, it is the way.
Yeah, because that's where the thing broke. Listen, I don't know how you're having a hard time figuring out where things are.
Stop! Alright, let's... This is just like Heroes of the Lance on NES, where things fall from the ceiling and can land on you and hurt you. So clearly that's what they're homaging specifically, is that NES game. In the design for this game.
Oh, okay, now something fell.
Was
I feel
this
like
the
that
way?
bridge is probably... Well, there's an arrow over here. Do I have, like, mana or something?
I think you probably get a limited... Or there's probably, like, a recharge on it. Right? Like my ability, right? You look at my RB. It has to fill back up. So probably when you hold down L2... Wait, I have abilities too I could be using. I'll try some of these on for size. Yeah, they just have to recharge. You don't need to rest in the middle of this. Do we need to destroy these things? Or we need to break them open?
Yeah, free. Oh!
Just skip these at this point. They're dragging the game out so much. With these constant pop-ups. And the same dwarf model every time.
Thank you, I was beginning to... I'm trying to move the camera in a way that
stuck.
helps, which is...
I am stuck behind the cage. There we go. I couldn't pathfind my way out because of the camera.
Last one is this way.
Yeah.
Oh, that... Destroy all goblins. Okay.
Did they burn it behind us? I'm assuming that's what that is.
Or just a random bridge somewhere else.
Yeah. That goblin really hates that bridge.
A level 3 artillery.
I can hit these dudes from far away. God bless projectiles.
As a wizard, I probably should not be engaging in direct melee combat.
It wouldn't be the best. I mean, you have other options that are certainly more practical, I would say. You should heal, by the way. You should use a stim pack.
I did. I could use another. Oh.
Here we go.
Oh, the rocks are alive. I see.
Okay, that was a good camera angle.
That cuts back to us like, hey, ain't that some shit?
Are we just gonna stand here? Oh, no. Get a schmove on. We could take that thing. Boo! I wanted to fight that. They were warping to somewhere else. What's this shit? Let's go backwards. Let me in. Let me at him. Let me at him.
Thing's still here.
Boo that.
Oh, there's someone here to talk to.
Garbo Silvertongue.
Great names. A+ names in this game.
My name is Garbo Silvertongue.
Here, Mr. Conquer the Tower of the Void. I'll arrange you to speak to Mr. Paxton if you want to.
Decline quest. Say no.
Oh, sorry. Did you have to play and talk? Okay, whatever.
Can't believe they wouldn't let you fight that boss.
I mean, you've given enough time. You could have taken him.
Like, what about all those dwarves down there? Like, some heroes we are.
I feel like I am following the plot of this game less than any other one we've played tonight. And that is including Hero of the Lance.
That is impressive. Video Game King says, I'd analyze the story or world building if skipping all the dialogue didn't make that much more difficult. You know, I don't think we're missing out on much.
Yeah,
also,
we're not really...
We're also not going to play
to
this for much longer, I don't think.
Yeah.
This seems like a flat, kind of boring one of these, but it's probably not, like, offensive in the ways that some other games might have been.
Oh my god, this area.
This camera is the pits, though. Can you talk to him? I can't talk to him.
Oh. Nope. That's not a prompt, that's a question.
Can a dwarf cleric? The world may never...
Dwarven cleric. I'm not gonna bother buying anything. I guess we gotta go this way.
I'm just gonna stand here, and you can't go that way, can you? It doesn't even teleport me.
No. You are somehow in more control of it than I am.
Well, I can't go backwards, so...
What
if it was like this? What if the camera was like this, though? No. Oh, now I can't... Now I'm trying to actually move in your direction, but I think I'm stuck in something. Oh, I got caught in the door.
Yeah. Here. He's saying stuff. Yep. Alright. Where's the arrow? The arrow's this way. That means we go this way.
Yeah, I'll give it, like, another, like, fight, and then I'm calling it. Alright. Union leader. Alright. This guy can get behind.
Alright.
We are markedly pro-union here.
Destroy the goblin mine shafts. There we go. That's a quest.
You cannot venture forth alone.
I can't go without my buddy Superfly.
We're still not going to get to fight that rock guy, though, I don't think.
No, that's going to be the end of the game. That's the final boss. Just rock guy.
Wait, this is not the right way. That's the Dwarven Cooper.
Yeah, I just wanted to break his stuff.
Who keeps breaking my barrels?
It's a mystery. No clue.
Couldn't tell you, Toots.
This way. Yes.
You know, I don't want to, like, speak out of turn about this game. I don't want to, like, you know, disparage it without having given it a fair shot. But this seems like it was made, like, with absolutely zero passion or heart or, like, anything other than just, like, a checklist of things they needed to hit in order to meet some sort of deadline. You know what I mean?
Good camera, by the way.
Yeah, great. That's good. Yeah, angle it that high up and just don't worry about it.
It said there were 2 camera things, but those things don't seem to do anything.
That could be a controller issue, but something tells me that it is.
I don't think it is. I have picked the wrong class for what I intend to do with this game.
Well, it's the right class if you want to cast Magic Missile.
Whoops. Hey, that missed. Fuck this game. Where did he go?
He just disappeared. He's got the fuck out of here. Keep tossing these level 3 guys at us, but...
Actually, Magic Missile takes, like, almost no time at all to come back. What are your skills?
Ad infinitum. They're like a blind shot and a fear shot. With my bow and arrow. How many more of these? Oh, 6 more of those. Wow,
Yeah.
it's a shame this game is... I don't know, I've lost control of it. Oh no. Oh wait, exit game is resume game. Oh, there it is. Oh no, Charkie, there's a horrible issue with the game. The game ran into a inescapable error.
Well, we better start it up again. Gotta start from the top. Sorry, folks, we'll get the game back up and running as soon as possible.
Oy vey.
I am a little nauseous from that one. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, spinning the camera around in circles wasn't good for your whole deal.
It was a great bit. It's not good for my stomach.
Well, I tell you what. I think I'm gonna spare you any further headaches or dizziness for our viewers as well, and we're gonna call it there. We could play Forgotten Realms Demon's Stone, but
It's honestly that one is just sort of, like I said, it's just like those Lord of the Rings games that came out in the PS2 era.
Sure,
It's fine. I'm not sure how interesting it is.
And, half those games that we played weren't even bad. I don't think Heroes of the Lance was necessarily bad. That was the side-scrolling one. I just think it's, combat did kind of suck. But, that Hillsfar game, though, that one seemed, actually legitimately, good and novel and interesting. And Descent to Undermountain is, we spoke a lot about that one and that being charming. The Advanced Dungeons & Dragons cartridge on the Intellivision probably wasn't great, but they were trying. For 82, that's somewhat impressive. The same year Adventure comes out. Compare those two, compare and contrast. So, the real stinkers this episode were Iron and Blood Warriors of Ravenloft, but that one was also charmingly bad, so I would revisit that in a fighting game stream, potentially, if we were to compete against each other. That Game Boy Advance game didn't seem particularly good, and that last one just seemed boring. But ultimately, if that's, the pickings I could find as far as bad Dungeons & Dragons games, I would say that Dungeons & Dragons has mostly did fine. There's a few gems, a few obvious gems in there, and then probably a lot of, pretty average games. But if these are the worst of the worst, then you could do a whole lot worse.
We'll have to find a more tarnished franchise in the future.
We have other ideas for other theme nights in mind as well, though we don't necessarily need to center it on our franchise. It could be a genre, it could be an idea, it could be a thematic element, it could be anything that we damn well please. But this was a fun one, Charky. I think this definitely gives me confidence that doing the theme nights and bouncing back and forth between a few games is the way to go. Much as I wanted to play Descent to Undermountain for 3 hours straight, as much as that temptation did rear its head, I think we'll probably continue with a few of these in the future. Maybe go back and forth between them. Maybe if we did 2 nights a week, I do one day where we do a theme night and one day where we commit to something long form. But that would be in the far off future, I think. As we maybe accumulate more of an audience, more of a base, more viewers per stream. But this is all a long-winded way of me not wanting to say goodnight just yet, but it is that time, and we should say goodnight. And that's all, folks, and thank you for watching. And as always, bye!
Good night.